Whoops.
Yeah,
Like it
you guys
matters.
really thought about it. Did you think about it first?
I didn't think you were still active.
Oh, Jesus. But why?
Mm.
Ah! Hey, guys. What's up, guys? This is Fox, and welcome to the Fox and Grizz's podcast. I am your host, Fox. But sadly, Grizz is not here with us right now at the moment because I don't know where the hell he is. I told him we're gonna be ready tonight, but you know. But tonight I got over here my lovely hubby, Roxas,
Hello there.
and we have two special guests. I do not know if they want to be anonymous or not, so gentlemen.
Hello, I'm ASP. I'm one of those few people that do stuff behind the scenes. A lot of stuff.
And then next up,
My name's Jericho Cross. I'm just the extra muscle for Fox. And I also happen to have a few things on tonight's subject as well.
alright. Well, let's get started. Alright, the first thing of order of business. So, how is everyone's day? So, babe, what do you talk about you first?
Most of the time my day's just been busy. Just a couple hours ago I came back home from work. Had a busy and productive day, nonetheless.
Oh,
So, yeah.
okay. Jericho.
My day was pretty good. Had a job interview.
Ooh,
That's good.
nice. And ASP, what about you?
I've been somewhat chill, relaxed this past couple of days. Besides an incident where I kind of snapped. I don't like doing that kind of stuff, but I tend gonna get help with that also. And I've been pretty much not as busy as I want to be this past year, but I've been pretty much busy with real life stuff than anything else.
Ah, that's good to hear. Well, for myself, I had to go to the hospital on Wednesday due to a mental breakdown and suicide intentions. But now I'm back. Mental health is getting better. I just saw my therapist on Tuesday, and I am getting better with myself and just I am mentally getting better. That's all that matters as long as I take care of myself before sometimes others. That's all that matters. So, um, the first thing we need to talk about is some things that happened at HarmonyCon. I know there was a couple instances that happened 6 months ago at the con that people have never even spoken or talked about in depth. So, ASP, I know we talked a little bit about it, but not too much where we didn't get any spoilers. So, do you
Yeah,
want to get all the details in at this moment, please? And thank you.
at the moment, from what I can tell everyone, I will say that if you heard about Aggie Music or something like that, aka the person who tried to sexually assault a vendor by the name Glimmy Dreams, well, her sister,
Oh.
allegedly. From what I can tell you, this happened like in the middle of the night while they were about almost getting closer to like in the middle while they were trying to pack everything up. Then Aggie Music decided to basically hit on Glimmy Dream's older sister while they were trying to get stuff done and try to trick them into AS situation to keep
Well,
in.
Bad shit situation.
And since he is not from America, they cannot charge him legally at the con because everything else that has happened.
So I'm
Now,
guessing he got
well,
deported back to his country. I'm guessing.
well, he did not get deported, but he was told to not be on con site. If I were to assume.
So I'm guessing he was
well,
banned from the
basically, he
con.
got banned.
Yeah, I found out on Twitter, like the reason how I knew this was because the day after HarmonyCon ended on Sunday and Monday, someone by the name Gleaming Dreams, like I said, sent a document telling about what exactly happened, and it all happened in a span of 20 plus hours.
20
And
hours of just pure nonsense, correct?
well, not nonsense to keep in mind because, this was also happening in a time where a lot of people were already getting home, and all of a sudden I found out, I looked into it from what the Twitter post had. It's so far back you have to search it up through her media. It's like 7 plus, almost close to 7 plus months, 5 months at least, and it said that to her people that buy, her clients, her friends, her family, anyone, that something did happen at, from what I can tell you from what the post said, that something really bad happened that involved a musician by the name Aggie Music. And by the time they found out that this was happening, they reported to con security very quickly. So the only people that I'm going to say right now that would have possibly got into this stuff is Crimson Chin, head security, and a few other people I'm not going to name. I just know that one person that's the head security team member.
Now, I do apologize for interrupting, but it so happens you got somebody that's in here that was currently at the time was on staff for HarmonyCon this past year.
Yeah.
So this is all new to me. I knew somebody was flirting with Gleamy Dreams, which, by the way, excellent person,
Oh, she
lovely,
is.
lovely individual. But you cross her family. Well, see, the thing is about Gleamy, and I'm not doxing her in any way. She's like me. She's a fellow Southern blood.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Alabama, not specifying where for obvious reasons.
For protection wise, so do not harass. I do not condone harassment whatso fucking ever.
We do not condone that.
And plus, I'm good friends with Gleamy, so you hurt Gleamy, I hurt you.
Yeah.
Including me.
No,
If the friend of Gleamy's is a friend of mine, I'm going to hurt whoever hurts her. And that
Oh.
was an actual snap from my finger that you heard from
Yep.
the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho,
yep,
so this is all new to me that I'm hearing, and I do apologize. Like, I try not to interrupt as much, but I do know Chrism. I know Chrism very well.
He helped me on the first night. I had a breakdown also by when it was happening too.
Yeah, I remember that. I was somewhat drunk as shit, but I remember. Wait a minute.
Sorry about that.
Do you remember? Do you remember a dude coming up to you wearing a red burgundy shirt with a black suit jacket on with a red dragon pin on the lapel?
Yes.
That was me.
I think I ran across you a couple of times.
Like, I mean, there was like one time that I knew you were like, don't take this the wrong way. I knew that something was like going on. So I just basically made like a small report and say, hey, we got somebody over here. Like I stepped over to one of the staff members that were roaming the floor because like that's my job. Despite
Mm-hmm.
me being on duty, off duty, intoxicated or non-intoxicated, I still take my matter of professionalism to a degree. Yes, I am drunk, but no, I'm not going to just stand by and let somebody have a mental fucking breakdown, pardon the language, a mental frickin' breakdown while I'm around, because, like, I'm a very generous person,
Mm-hmm.
okay? I'm very kind, I'm very caring. Like, this fandom has brought me from being a literal nobody to even people like Drummer Shy, Prince Whatever, Dewey, Forever Free, all of them, like, mainly Prince and Drummer Shy, two great artists,
Oh,
even
they are
recognizing,
sweet.
like, they recognize me. I'm like, as soon as I'm like, hey, drummer, or hey, Prince, what up? They're like, what's up, Rev? Because, like, that was my name back then, and it still is. Like, that's my call sign anytime I use it, is Reverend.
Mm-hmm.
Despite me not being any religious or whatsoever.
I'm religious when it comes to like the family kind of stuff. Like
Yeah.
even
Yeah. Like,
we're like not blood related type of family, but I believe like everybody was created by a person that think we should be all family. Like we bleed red and all that shit. Like for real.
back to what, like I said, like you said that you heard someone. That was me that was having a mental breakdown because something really bad
Like,
happened.
you were, like, in bad shape, from
Yeah.
what I understand.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was trying to contact my parents, and I snapped, and I couldn't call them because the Wi-Fi. I was really having a hard time when this was happening because this was just right after my parents, my biological adopted parents, basically were trying to get to the hotel. Something like weather condition wise in the dead of night. I accident we had a miscommunication that I was supposed to be picked up a little bit around 11:30 or midnight. That's where I wanted to go to my room. But when I tried, this was during Nevermore set,
Like,
and
in the entirety of the time from when I was just a simple nobody in the fandom, like, I found my path through the fandom, which is by helping people regardless. Like,
hmm
if I'm just an attendee, because, like, if I can't afford to sit there and like, attend the convention normally, like, regardless, I'll sit there and lend a hand regardless. Like, moments after HarmonyCon, I immediately showed up at the front door, literally at the front door where Texas Furry Fiesta was taking place a month later, tired, exhausted after work, and I still showed up and I still did my part at that convention. That was like my first furry convention too, and it was actually pretty interesting.
do
But
you know about Caliber?
Caliber, no, I can't say I do.
He was at Texas for Fiesta. But like you said, like I was having a bad day, and I really appreciate. I think it was Ocean Breeze or whoever else of the event team that found me Crimson, and about half the team found me absolutely broken.
See, there are golden, like, there's golden glistens in the darkness that surrounds us, and and this is where the name the Reverend really comes out. And you tell me
hmm
if this makes any sense. Sometimes when you're surrounded by darkness, sometimes when you're at your lowest, like, for example, there's this one story that I know of about this man that's constantly ridiculed at his church, and he goes to a bar and he sits at a bar and he has a beer, and the next thing you know, he spills his beer, and he sees everybody starting to come up to him, and he's afraid that he's going to get ridiculed for his actions. But in reality, they all just surrounded him like a cloak, checking on him, making sure he's okay, cleaning him up, all that stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
there is nastiness that occurs at conventions, but that's everywhere. No matter how small or how big, there's always going to be something. Rather, if it's someone that's like having a tough time, like you don't know if that person is going to be there. And again, this is going to be coming out dark, but you'll understand where I'm coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I was once there. Believe me, I was once there. I suffered from anxiety so damn bad that most of the time I didn't even hardly speak when I went to these conventions, unless it's to someone that I had talked to months prior before the convention. Because it's difficult. Like when the Brony fandom got a revamp and all new people started showing up, like it was strange. Like the Bronies, you may not know this, but the Bronies and the Pegasus sisters, but I call them Bronies. Like we're all the same. We bleed all the same.
We are. We're all the same, no
The
matter what.
Bronies have been around since the 80s, since the early 80s, when
Mm-hmm.
Generation 1 first came out.
And I still collect those ponies. I have them in my collection. And like you said, I can see the reverend some people and stuff. Like I found there was a couple of people that were in the renegade stage that I was talking to, and no joke, I was talking to some upcoming musicians. I forget their name, but I did remember ran across Spinner Scissortails, which is another Spintails or whatever his
Do you
name.
know? Do you know who? Do you know Golly Forever?
Yeah, I
That's
ran across.
another good one. That's another good one.
He's a lot of. I think he told me because he had his old stuff. No joke. While I was in the renegade stage, DJ Derpy and Golly were going up. I looked at the schedule, and someone was missing out of that, and I was thinking, this is day one, and they already have a short list of people. There was only 7 people that were in the lineup from 11 a.m. to 7.
Oh, jeez.
7 p.m.
Oh my.
And then by the time I got there, it was about nighttime. So pretty much, I miss open ceremonies. I'm going to tell you something. Every convention that I have been to for the past 11 years, that's how long I've been going to conventions since my first ever church conference in 2012. No joke. That was my first time ever being exposed to any thousands. And by the time that I started to go to Brony conventions, I never missed a single opening ceremonies until this year.
I
I'm
myself, I have never been to a con, except guess who? This is exciting news. Guess who decided to get a HarmonyCon 3-day pass and this upcoming month I'm getting like $250 and my boyfriend's gonna help me with the $250 to get a plane ticket.
awesome.
I
I'll be
am
looking.
really, I'm really proud. I'm like
This
today.
is
This
gonna be
is
my first.
possibility.
This is gonna be my first con and my first time flying, so I'm gonna throw up.
I'm going ahead and tell you now, Fox. You better be ready, cause I'm gonna run your ass through the fucking gauntlet.
You're gonna run me through the gauntlet, okay? Without
So,
Prepare thy liver.
but going back to what we were saying about HarmonyCon stuff that happened, I need to also say, besides the Aggie situation, in which it did happen, but from the evidence that I was collecting, it seemed kind of hard to somewhat to believe that a musician did that.
yeah,
It's really hard to believe that someone in the crowd, 2 people that we already know,
Like,
Wubcake was in the crowd, and Angie.
yeah. Like Fox
we
here was like me and Fox and I think Bass was in there as well. Like we were talking about the other day. The number one thing that typically happens, and I want to dub this, I want to sit there and dub this the Wubcake syndrome, where someone lets the fame get to their head. They think that they're god tier.
And no one can do anything on
Why can you not be more humble, such as people like Prince and Drummer Shy? Them two
myself.
are prime candidates.
And myself, like, I don't even care about money or fame. Like, I would say to my fans, if I ever have fame get to my head, just slap me across the face. Or just say,
What?
hey, don't let fame get to your head, hon. Don't do that.
Don't join the dark side because you may not like what lurks.
Oh, there's a you know, like I don't know if you were on here earlier. Um, I will say this: we were talking about how Lightning Bliss is a wholesome person. I'm a kid you not, that I met Lightning Bliss's family, and I was really like in a lot of ways to me, I was glad there was two nurses on site. Funny enough, my biological adopted father is an RN nurse, and Lightning Bliss's mother were both RNs.
Really? Nice.
I haven't. Wait, who is this?
Lightning Bliss's mom.
One.
She is a doctoring and a PhD for like people with autism. You know that.
I
Yeah.
up like that.
My dad is for the people with disabilities that involves Alzheimer's, dementia, schizophrenia, and all sorts of insanity.
Oh my goodness. Oh, not to mention PTSD for like the soldiers and veterans.
Oh, my dad, he had to deal with someone that served during Afghanistan and Iraq, and he is a. The story goes is that it basically he drinks a lot,
Oh
and
shit.
he is a ticking time bomb.
Oh, so one firework can cause him to go into like a flashback.
A frenzy.
Yeah.
He went. He go like he almost got caught. Like from what my dad told me, is that he almost got caught hitting a child
Oh
because of
jeez.
at a baseball game.
Oh my god. From the loud
And,
crowds and shit.
yeah, because something ticked him off. I don't know what. I would basically not try to assume too much because this is just from word to mouth. And I would believe it. My dad works with people that are that mental, but Lightning Bliss is because Lightning Bliss is autistic. She's like the classic definition of like she basically told this in her two panels.
She has I see this sometimes when they have the intelligent part of autism. They call it
Yeah,
now the ASD now, the autism
yeah,
spectrum disorder.
high functional. Like I, for one,
And I
if
have
you want,
ASD as well.
I I have high functional too, but I'm like so high on the spectrum, I can pass normal.
I can't pass as normal because sometimes I can go I still have that one little impulse from right and wrong, and that's what gets me in trouble.
You know what was really fun about HarmonyCon when I'm gonna tell you this, the one thing that I really want to do in my entire life is to do AV. Like I really want to be the one to design the stage, basically. That's something that I really want to push myself if I really want to get HarmonyCon on a thing to get myself out there, basically. So my idea is to build stuff based on event stuff. So if it's a small room, I can easily figure out stuff pretty quickly. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you this. My major that I want to try to do, and I want to try to do this as somewhat of a job maybe, is to do AV stuff because that's something that I can do because I love computers.
Yeah.
But the one thing you have to learn is code because all the stuff that those lights that you see at all those conventions, those are programmed on a big huge diaphragm basically. And all of them are programmed by one or two boards. And I'm gonna tell you this: I went onto the stage where the little area where they have AV, 7 people, two named Cody, Winster, and two other people. One for the sound. We had one soundboard, one AV department for keeping the tech running, five cameramen, and two background PRs, basically.
Oh,
Basically, they were the ones to do all the lighting to make it synchronize.
nice.
And I have a
That's
picture of it on my
cool.
phone, and I was really impressed with the setup. But you know what I saw? It was a pig stall.
Oh,
I really hate to be a really rude about it, but as a person who likes to keep things clean in some cases, I would not like having a pig stall set up. And because I'm gonna tell you this too, all the wiring was everywhere.
oh,
Every all the AV stuff. I looked at all the lights, everything was in order. But I found out during the first year I went to HarmonyCon in 2021, I figured out not 2021, yeah, 2021. No, 2022. I found out the AV department had cables everywhere, hanging and dangling, and some of the, including Nami said, no joke, the AV department forgot to turn the bass down, and it shook the whole stage.
I would just
It's like
watch that happen.
I have a video of it. It's on one of my drives I have, and you can hear the visible feeling of the areas. The base of the speakers are up there, and the ones on the bottom. You can feel it. There was 120 people in that room the whole night.
Oh
A
my.
little bit, and this past year was a little over 200. But going back to what I was saying, that's just something that I really want to get into. But going back to the stuff with Wubcake, like we said, the reason why I only came across her once the entire thing. I have a picture of her and her buddies about 7 years ago before she got in trouble, a long time ago. But this picture is when we were in the line for open ceremony. She was not a community guest; she was just an attendee at Nightmare Nights. 2 years, and I basically at HarmonyCon during the first time they went. I think it was the second time. Yeah, it was this past year. So it was the new content creator, Apex Films. That a Karen person. I forget his name, but I do know who he is. He is a sweet guy. I thought for a moment that he was going to be a rude person. Like I really will say any new people that comes across me, I'm gonna tell you really honestly, I have a severe chronic kind of thing of OCD where I do not like new content creators because there's this little part of me that tells me they're not going to survive on just people around them. Aplex Films has already bypassed that, so he's succeeding at it.
Yeah.
And I also met Hippo Griffin, the Hippo Twilight analyst person. I met him. Me and him had a good conversation. He has 60,000 plus K views, whatever you want to call it. I I was
Yeah.
basically love him to death when it comes to talking stuff. Like when it comes to YouTube stuff. Oh my god, the type of information that I have about YouTube is just insane because I've been on YouTube for over 14 years. But I didn't start YouTube until 2016 officially. I also did not start doing channel stuff. I used to upload 200 videos every year until 2017 I stopped. And then funny enough, my favorite convention that did the biggest year yet for them was Sarnafest 2018. I had one objective, and that was to stream the entire concert for 12 plus hours.
Oof.
And I was the one to watch the entire thing, and it was absolutely the most best concert you can ever witness. Because I have the panel stuff, all the stuff for panels and schedules in my room right now, and I display everything that I go to conventions. No joke. I wish I had my camera on to show you how much stuff I have. It's ridiculous on how much con stuff that I go to because I'm so obsessed with conventions. Um, the other thing I will say too, when I did get finished with the new content creator panel, which was the first one I went on Friday morning. After 11:30, I went to the vendor hall, and then after that, I went straight at 1 o'clock, 1:30 ish, to the new content creator. It was already 5 minutes
Okay.
late almost.
Sorry about this, ASP, but I'm just trying to get Buck updated on what's going on. Buck, we are doing everything in order, like you said.
No
Yeah.
shit, but you do not listen to any of the instructions that I give you.
No, I did. I texted you.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Because I told you 9:30 our time.
Well, 9:30. I thought you said 8:30.
No, I said 9:30.
I'm not very good at track of time
Damn.
management. Anyway,
Fucking Smalls, you're killing me.
hey,
Catch me up to speed.
anyway.
Hey, Buck Wild.
So we did talk about harmony. Shut up, Jericho.
I am the comedy relief.
We did introductions for number 1. We did the How Was Your Day, and right now we're doing number 3 with the HarmonyCon incident, and then we're just doing the next one is number 4, which is the hashtag Stop Wubcake Movement, and then the point of view of Wubcake VA, which ASP, you're going way too far ahead on the Wubcake situation right now.
Excuse me.
All I see on my screen is the oath.
Oh,
The oath.
exit out of that.
You make an oath.
Exit out of that. Like that's the stream that Jericho put up. Jericho, end that stream. God dang it.
Yeah, because I can't end it.
Oh.
Jericho,
I was gonna tell you, man.
we
I'm
were
just
doing
laughing
so
on
well.
how
We
I'm
were
trying
doing
to keep.
so well, and then
I'm
Jericho.
trying to keep track here, but oh man, I'm trying my best.
Jericho.
Okay, anyways, catch me up to speed. What the fuck did I miss? Because obviously,
You didn't miss
Smalls
a thing. You
yeah.
didn't
I heard my name. What?
turn your stream.
Yeah,
Oh.
Hang on, can somebody,
Yeah.
one person, just one person, catch me up to speed on what the fuck I missed, please?
We just did introductions and how was your day, and right now we're doing the HarmonyCon incident with the people that didn't know what's going on that back then about 6 months ago at the HarmonyCon, where one of the con guests was sexually harassed.
Okay, well, let me know when we get into Wubcake shit, because I got plenty to talk about.
Well, we got to stop Wubcake moving right at then, and then our point of view of Wubcake VA at that.
I ain't stopping shit. I didn't sign nothing, so I ain't stopping.
I know.
I'm
We're not
sorry, but
stopping
after
until
she
we're
came
done.
after two of my fucking friends,
but-
I'm not stopping shit.
But
So,
Well,
and if she wants somebody, she can come fucking get her ass with her fucking friends and come fucking fight me out in the parking lot. Like I fucking discussed earlier. I'm not afraid of the fucking Wubcake bitch. I'm not afraid of her fucking posse. So let's bring it on. I'm sorry, but you don't tell my fucking 2 friends, one of them that can't be a fucking voice actor, and 2 another a street graffiti artist. I'm sorry. If you want to come fucking talk to somebody, what's up?
Let me ask you something here. So, if I recall correctly, there was a video that Brandon posted.
Yeah, Brandon posted a video saying why he's no longer friends with Wubcake.
Yeah, this video's got 1,545 views, 102 likes, but 6 dislikes.
I wonder from
Based. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to
I'm
send
gonna
me
do a
that
quick
link.
update on this. I'm gonna do a quick update on this.
But time out. Time out. I wonder why he's got 6 dislikes.
Okay.
I wonder why.
her friends and her
Alright, so
that shit.
Exactly my point I was getting at. I wonder why.
I want to hear what
Base, let me say something.
I want to hear what Bug's point of view here is for Bubs. because I've been really wanting to.
Wait, no, let
Okay, so,
Base say something first because he was trying to say something first before, and then we'll get back to Buck.
okay, so Okay, so before the update, I was going to tell you that my first Brony convention was 2015, and before it was called Harmony Con, it was called Nightmare Night.
Hang
I'm
on,
sure.
hang on.
What? Don't say hang on. What are you doing, Buck?
Well, I couldn't hear you guys because the volume was like really down for some odd reason. So that's why I was telling you guys, hang on, I can't hear shit.
Well, don't yell at us.
I wasn't. I was like, hang on, let me fix my thing, and then you all good. But here's my question. What the fuck? First of all, did anybody notice that a few of her videos that I was actually shared, one of them, and because I did an interview for 2 hours, 40 minutes, and 30 something seconds. Fucking long ass interview. But it was a good interview.
That's like a movie.
That's like an asshole movie.
Yeah.
Holy shit! And this kid.
Wait, time out.
Scared out of
Time out. Think of it stoned. Interview. Really stoned.
Wait a minute, is that this here in Las Vegas from Johnny Depp? That's what it's reminding me of. If you're saying you're stoned.
Gravel road, Buck. What the fuck? Oh, that rhymed. What the hell, Jericho?
But anyways, get this.
That'll just turn all the chaos. Let the chaos begin. Just
So get this.
Come in.
So get this. You guys ain't gonna believe this shit.
What?
Try me, man.
So I'm sitting there doing this fucking interview, right? And I asked him, I said, just out of curiosity, what's up? Have you ever noticed anything that's out of the ordinary or unusual to you when you've text messaged her or hung out with her or whatever? I've never hung out with her. I've only text messaged her a couple of times. Not that I could see there was an on and off switch. I couldn't see that. She was the nicest person. Oh, I showed him like 3 fucking videos, and he goes, "Yeah, she's got an on-off switch there, buddy." And he even and Brandon even posted that she's got a mental illness.
Multiple personality disorder, if I remember correctly.
How many?
Like more than one, probably, dude.
You know there's someone out there, even though there is, someone has more than 30 personalities.
I'm betting she's one of them.
Well, I bet
I'm
you too.
betting she's one of them. If I was a betting man, I'm betting she's one of them.
She's one of those. She's one of those people that.
If I'm a betting man, she's one of them. One of them.
Yeah. But
we did get a hold of North.
But he doesn't.
We did get a hold of him. We asked him to do an interview. He declined on certain reasons. Understandable. I'm not going to hold a grudge. I'm not pissed about it. To be quite honest, North, if you ever listen to this, you goofy bastard, get well soon. You should know that line off of WWE.
Also, I was going to make a joke. He sounds like North Pole.
Go fuck yourself.
No, he prefers to Northbridge.
Northbridge, if you're hearing this, you have my condolences. And for someone who also has been sexually assaulted as well at a young age, well, you were in your 20s when it happened, but I feel terribly sorry for you in the same way, in the same sense, because no one should go through that. Not even if it was a man or a woman. No one should do that to you, regardless of age and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Age, sex, religion, whatever.
And all of these, you name it.
Like, you don't do that and think you're gonna get fucking away with it. Like,
Ah, and there's the little tricky
Well,
part.
you could, but here's the problem with that.
it's gonna bite you in the ass later.
Exactly my point. You're hot in the cotton, all the loving you want from Bubba.
Yep, it's gonna bite you.
I'm gonna say this right now to Buck. He sounds like Boomhauer from Hank Hill, King of the Hill.
Really,
King of Hell.
my friend
Ah.
who sounds like Boomhauer. How dare you? I mean, technically, when he's stoned as a gravel road, he speaks a lot. When he's stoned as a gravel
I'm working there. Give me a minute.
road.
Look at what in chat.
I know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that. What the
Literally.
fuck?
So I also asked him, right? I was like, bro, have you ever noticed like she's been fucking like what's the word I'm looking for?
Nuttier than squirrel shit.
No,
Squirrel
that too, but no.
shit. Nuttier than squirrel shit.
Shit. Oh, like it's like an on-off switch, but you know she'll be nice for like about a minute or so, a minute and a half or so, and then and I asked him. I said, "Have you ever noticed that she's got an on-off switch about that?" Well, not that I know of.
In other words, this GIF right here that I just
Okay,
sent
so
literally
who's
describes
all
it.
the Brony fan?
I am, and
Me.
SP, and Base, and Jericho. I don't know if
Okay,
he's a neutral.
one of you motherfuckers. Time out. One of you motherfuckers tell me what happened. Why is she so pissed off at the Brony fan? What did you guys do?
We
We
didn't do
didn't do nothing.
We're innocent bystanders.
Exactly.
Hey, the reasoning why I say that is because number one, I'm a smartass about it. Number two, but I'd like to actually know what the fuck happened because she is pissed.
Oh my god, just give the fat cranky bitch a Snickers bar.
Give her the Snickers.
God,
On the milk.
Eating goddamn Snickers bars and shit, and be like, "Here you go, bitch. Have some Snickers bars." And plus,
As that or somebody call
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson. Scratch that. Somebody call damn Big Mac and give him tell him to give her a good dicking down. Make that bitch not walk for a while.
So okay, so I have a question. What the hell happened?
I'm
Sis,
dead. I'm dead.
sis,
What's up?
what the fuck is going on?
What?
Anal devastation.
Okay, didn't you get a hold of Jay?
I asked her. She did not respond still, and I talked to some other people, but they did not respond. I did talk to a couple other people. One of them was a mod on her server that was recently
Demoted.
demoted and shit. And I think it was Ethan Doyle or Lightning
I
Doyle.
like that name. Ethan Doyle. I'm trying to imagine what other character name that'd be.
And
Okay, somebody start talking. Fuck.
let me tell you, Ethan Doyle was a moderator in her server. Okay, so time out. She demoted him. All right. And then I talked to a old childhood friend of
No, fuck me, bright light.
myself. Her name is the Oddish Emily. I asked her if she wanted to be in the podcast, but I know she's about 7 months pregnant, so I knew
I ain't gonna talk that. No, hell no. Don't, no.
I didn't want her to be in it when she's pregnant.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because her raging hormones, we don't want that. And I just told everybody that, and she's like,
No, not only that, but if we stress her the fuck out, we're responsible.
yeah. And I told her,
Fuck you. I got better shit to do than sit in county jail.
Hey, no. I told her if she wants to stay anonymous, we could do that as well. We can make you a name, interview the parts, the passive you and Wubcake to get out there and warn people about her. That's all I said.
Well, it needs to be warned a lot more than what people are doing.
Jericho, what's up?
Nothing.
Jericho?
What was that? That sounded like Barb Simpson, Homer Simpson.
No.
Oh, you're fucking drunk as balls.
I may have sat there and posted something to.
Okay.
Oh
Anyways,
my fucking god!
hey,
No, you fucking
hey, everybody, shut up for a minute.
no,
Base.
you hush it. He
No,
busted
there's a reason.
nut.
Base.
He busted a nut.
No.
What?
Base.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, what did you find out? When you went and checked her server and shit, when did she delete it?
YouTube comment.
No, the
Come on. It was from the Stop Wubcake video, which by the way,
Yeah,
it's got like 100 views, 109 likes, and I don't know how many dislikes, and there's like 55 comments, and one of the comments directly stated, "Hang on, I'm looking. Give me some time." Oh shit, where the hell is it?
when did she delete her fucking Twitch and shit?
Twitch? What the fuck? What are you talking about? She doesn't have a Twitch.
Somebody came on the group chat today. I don't remember who, but somebody came on through group chat in the Discord and said she got rid of her fucking Discord or
It was
something.
her Discord. It was her Discord. That's what this person was referring to.
Yeah, that's
And,
what I was referring to as well.
Okay, well, one of the comments did state that she did delete her Discord
I wonder
and
why.
said she is done at this point, LMAO. Oh, there it is. There it is. This person going by the name of Piggy Matt. No, I'm sorry, Piggy Nator Gaming. He or she or they stated, bro, she deleted her server. LMAO. She's so done. So, yeah. And also, I need to find out how many dislikes this video has because I'm either gonna guess it's her moles or her cronies disliking this video, but I know it's got like 109 likes.
Hey, does she
Out
still
of-
have her podcast up on YouTube or no?
Yeah, she does. That's
Yeah,
that's the fifth
she
video.
does. There was
So
her,
we still have the video of
Uh,
her yelling at that 12-year-old?
yeah, that's the video. That's the video I
hang
was
on, I'm trying
talking
to
about.
find how
That's
many
the same
dislikes this
video.
video got.
That's the
Right. But I wanted to ask, who cares if they do an interview with me tonight or not?
I'm gonna do a point of view interviews anyway with everyone here. So I mean,
Well, I'm fucking late, so I'm doing mine.
all right,
Okay.
all right. First up for our interview for the Stop Wubcake situation and their point of view on this so-called individual. First up is Buck Wild. Where's the 0? He has returned. The mighty grizzly bear has returned. Hopefully he will stay and not go wandering off somewhere at a bar, Mr. Barfly.
Hey, I wanted to go get something to eat. I was hungry. Fuck you.
Hey, check the chat. Check
What
the
the
chat.
fuck? What the
I went to the bar and eat. I
fuck?
had a pizza.
No, did I.
Oh, Jesus. You know what? I'm eating my chicken nuggets. Fuck the tax.
But anyways,
Wubcake's a bitch.
Is that obvious?
Seriously.
I just thought of something crazy.
What?
Let's wrangle Wooten into this shit.
Woot!
No! Oh my
Wait!
god! No! Oh,
Alright,
no!
anyways.
No!
No, Woot banned me for something that I didn't even do. So no, fuck no.
I'm
Hey.
just kidding. Goddamn.
Oh, we're
Hello.
playing along.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go.
Sauce!
Anyways.
Still have 6 dislikes,
Yeah.
just enough already.
So here's my question: who hung out with her? Who knows her better?
I barely even hang out with her, so I just know her from just different things.
Okay,
I
we'll
mean,
start
I
with you
can-
first.
couple months.
Whoever just spoke first, we'll start with you.
That was me. I basically was the one. I ran across this person when Scott Blaze YouTube channel was running.
When was this?
I think late 2015 all the way up until 2020 when his server got shut down.
Hey, sorry, but hang on.
No, you ain't.
I
What's
may have somebody that might be interested in joining in with us tonight, if that is all cool with everyone here.
Adam
No,
and
fucking Bobby, I swear to God. No,
I
I'm just kidding. I don't care.
don't start shit, man. With this, we don't
Hey.
want to scare them off. Don't
Hey,
scare them off.
hey, you know what?
So,
I am Dale, damn it. Shut up.
anyway,
Everyone.
off. Please do not. Scare
But anyways, so
what, Jared?
let me ask you this, bro. Let me
So,
ask you this. Did you ever notice the on-off switch on her?
Me, when I was in calls when they and Scott Blaze YouTube channel server, yeah, there was a couple of times where she does that. But
alright.
when she ever tries to not, switch and say something else.
Yeah.
Without further ado, please allow me to introduce. Hold on. I'm going to invite him to the channel.
Is he part of Wubcake deal?
He's my inside man. He knows a lot about different things that's been going on.
Does he wish to be anonymous?
Well, you can ask him that when he joins in.
Well, we need to figure that out before we do anything.
Oh.
Okay, hang on.
No, let him come in and we'll ask him himself because we just did it before you came in, Buck.
Yeah, well, some people are shy to say stuff on audio recording. That is what I'm getting at, Smalls.
Oh.
That's why I'm asking, is he...
Hang
Okay,
on. I'm
jump in.
texting him. I'm texting him now, asking him.
But if he wishes to be anonymous, I need to know that, mostly.
So we can name him something different or just say.
So that way he doesn't get busted. I'm not stupid. I know there's a mole in here, probably.
No,
Like she always fucking does.
There's no mole.
Excuse the French toast McFuck out of me, son. I hate the bitch as much as you do.
I know, but she likes to send in moles into the comments. That's why I'm saying something now.
Oh, I was about to say, here
Yeah.
amongst this.
No, I'm talking about in the comments. That's where I figured out the last one was.
Yeah, in our comments on our YouTube channel, especially on my YouTube channel.
Speaking of which, why didn't we get mine up and running yet?
I did get it up and running.
So this person here has been a longtime friend, and he basically taught me everything that I know. Please allow me to introduce.
This is Retro.
Oh, hi everyone.
I
Oh,
haven't seen you in such a long time, man.
Hello.
It has been a hot minute.
Okay,
So-
just so everybody's aware, the audio is being recorded for a live podcast tonight.
I am fully aware.
yes,
So
I
how
have
you-
filled him in.
So how you been, Retro?
Existing for the most part.
Okay, so I have a question.
Might have an answer.
Well, you're the inside mole, correct?
I know.
Or
Things.
keyword should have said something else, but
Yeah, again, that implicates things. I talk to people, I know things. Asterisk for the most part.
Right. Have you ever noticed she's got an on-off switch?
Define that for me.
Like one
Like she can be nice one fucking minute, next minute that she's meaner than a goddamn rattlesnake is what I'm
In
getting.
other words, she's like the fucking daycare attendant from fucking Security Breach. Happy and happy all the time, and then when the lights go out, she's a completely different animal.
Well, so
So I have a question. Is it true that she's got a fucking case against her ass?
a case against her,
Yeah,
against Wubcake,
yeah.
that's not something that I have heard.
Okay. Everybody's been running their mouth saying that she's got a case about something back that happened in 09 or some bullshit.
2014, 09
Or
should have been
2014 or some bullshit.
That's not something I'm particularly have information on.
she
No,
was
I'm just
7.
asking if you heard anything or
No, I haven't.
okay, that's what I needed to know.
Because
Because I
09
want to
Most
try to
of
nip that bullshit in the butt as much as possible. Because if it's not the truth, then I don't know who the fuck's spreading that bullshit. But if she did, then yeah, that's a different story. But you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I don't like most of this for the most part is news to me in terms of like how this all blown up. In terms
Right.
of how I know Upcake, I know of her work in terms of voice actor, amongst other things, and I know a lot of their close friends and what they say about her in particular. And I haven't really gotten an impression that she is a bad person. The only thing that they have brought up constantly is that, or at least like once, you know, part of a conversation is that they bring up her DID,
English.
her like it's not multiple personality disorder because it's not technical. It's the
In,
DID disorder.
in her term, it could be DID, but it's also known as MPD, multiple personality disorder, or dissociative identity disorder.
That's the one.
Mhm.
That's the one.
Yeah, it's
It's like
associative.
it's like a not antisocial kind of because I'm getting that kind of feeling of it because
It's not.
it's not. I would definitely say so.
I would just say it's like a multiple.
Antisocial. No, that bitch is antisocial. My ass. She's hanging out with friends left and right.
Like she's also whenever we're in this.
But did anybody else notice in the podcast that she did that she sat there and was getting along with everybody in the fucking podcast, and then all of a sudden that 12-year-old comes in and asks a question, and she jumps on his ass for no fucking reason?
Yeah, there was
Like, what the
little
fuck?
boy that said that he likes the Sunset Shimmer character, and then she calls him a bitch, and then he asked if you were gonna be nice.
Ask if you were going to be nice, Wubcake, to me. I'm 12.
And she's like, I guess what? I don't care. I'm like, what the
Wow.
fuck?
See, I personally have witnessed this before. One time I was.
And this
What?
is also another thing too. We also heard something else from this as well. She said the only bronies I like are the ones that give me.
That give me money.
Yeah, so
What the fuck is that about?
That is no secret.
Well,
I don't remember
secret if I
exactly
don't understand
when.
what the fuck it means.
I don't remember. I don't remember exactly when she left the quote unquote horse fandom, as it's mostly dead or dying at this point. She doesn't like it, and that's fine. That's their own prerogative.
Right.
But also, she also realizes that some of the voice work that she does do for Horse does bring in a lot of money because reasons.
All right.
So now she lures the people in there for the reasons that she'll do commissions for money. You know, the funny thing is, I tried to hire her for
I have a question. Is it true that she's actually doing pornographic videos now?
Not you. There's
Now?
From my
obviously.
understanding, I'm not really sure, but I can tell you right now, there was a conversation I had with not them, but I heard a conversation of what prices she charges for fan fiction readings. This was my information from 2018, and one of her commissions when she was doing voice acting for Scarlet Blade, her pricing was about 500.
$500
Yeah.
Right.
for a whole goddamn fan fiction is probably like
For what? 202 minutes of fucking reading?
No, it's
Well,
like a little over 20 minutes.
so that's probably that doesn't
Okay.
sound like industry standard. That might again, I don't know.
It's just been a
I
long time
was
since
I
I
was
that I
trying
recall
to
that
think
memory,
like
and I still remember it.
mine was not gonna be a fan fiction. Mine was gonna be like a project, like hire her as a voice actor for this project for like an animation I wanted to do with my nephew called a zombie apocalypse thing called Nuked. It has
hmm
a two characters. One, two of them are two girls who are police officers. They're in the force when it and they are special forces, special task force that deal with some anomalies and infections and stuff like that. But then one day, a nuclear bomb decided to go off in their city, and it caused so many people to get infected with the zombie apocalypse virus or whatever it was called.
So, what voice did you wanted her to, audition for? Question.
One of the main characters, one of the girls.
Okay, then. That was just asking because when I try to set about what she charges, and I can tell you from experience from what she has said to start Blade, it's different because it's not safe for work, and when she does safe for work, it's like an inconsistent commissioning kind of thing.
Yeah, like I
Mm,
tried to ask her for
Okay, so basically, kind of like more or less of
like a
safe for
project.
the workplace and not what's not.
Yeah, it's like you know how that is. It's just like you charge for whatever project. Because for me, I wouldn't do that kind of stuff. If it's something that's really really big, then I wouldn't do that at all.
It was supposed to be like 4 seasons on YouTube.
Then it would have been a long series. So yeah, she would have possibility charged depending on how many lines. I don't know. All I can say is that from what that happened, all I remember is that she charges high prices. If it's safe stuff, then it might be a little bit less. But if it's more than that, that's a bit more adult stuff, then she might do a little bit more money gouging, basically.
I like.
I wanted to hire her, but after what she put me through, and Buck can tell you what she put me through, because I told him, and I told
Fucking
Base,
live in hell.
yes. And Base, without him, I probably wouldn't be here today. I probably wouldn't be
Good.
standing here today.
Or sitting, really.
Mm-hmm.
Or sitting, standing, whatever. Technically, I sit or stand on near my PC because now I'm standing in the basement on a near a dresser with my stuff. Everyone just
Wait,
combobulating.
yeah.
We all that. But going on, like where we want to go with the story here, since we have already did what she's already done projects and all that kind of stuff, like back then. So at the moment, what I'm trying to say is like where in the timeline do we think with all the stuff that people have been saying? Because from what it seems like from a bunch of people that I have tried to, not ask but look a little bit, some of the screenshots that were the 13-year-old and stuff, the deleted account, and all the other stuff that she's done. It's like if it was 10 years ago when a lot of that stuff happened,
Right.
it would
It
be
was on
very
this
difficult
hush
to get that
because,
information without having appropriate screenshots of it happening.
but it was all
Because
hush because the parents
yeah,
didn't want to do anything with it at the time.
Right.
Because
But
here's my question: if it's in the past and shit, why delete your shit? That
yeah,
makes it you suspicious as a motherfucker when you do that.
you're guilty as a motherfucker, no matter what the fucking cost.
I'm sorry, but after she just did all that, she is now a suspicious person.
yeah, because she deleted so much of her work on YouTube and not much. The only thing that I can tell you that's left are Scarlet Blade stuff and re-uploads. Because there is a person that re-uploaded a lot of her videos from her channel. There's about over a couple hundred that are archived.
Right.
But from my understanding, those were not all of her videos because it keeps going down the rabbit hole. It goes far backer than 20. I think the farthest back you can think, because 10 years ago she would have been about 18, almost. Because from my understanding, if she was 27 this year, 10 years ago she would have been 17.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
17,
there's
almost 18, so she could have been charged, but as a juvenile instead of,
Nope. An adult.
mm-hmm,
well, Texas, I don't know their laws.
The same thing in every state.
mm-hmm,
No, so hi, I'm gonna jump in here. So even though there's your local, your state, and then your federal, not all state and local act the same. Even though there's a base level set of laws that pretty much, for the most part, everyone shares, and that's basically the federal standard. States, for the most part, in the year of our Lord 2023, very much act independent, kind of like countries,
mm-hmm.
where Texas is just as bad as Florida, if not worse. Um, and that's going in a whole separate rabbit hole that I do not have the time for. But again,
I think that's
this
why
is
they didn't press charges because, yeah.
so a lot of the
Oh,
times when investigators or people who have the powers to really do anything about it, they look for certain key phrases, sentences, and they do take it seriously. No question about how our current law officers work today. Even though I'm not like, again, our police forces question is a whole another thing I get into. But essentially, the bare bones of it is like things do get complicated because you have to separate the he said she said and to make it into a more
An actual
factual
complaint.
thing to
mm-hmm.
charge anyone. Like,
Right.
so this person said this. This person said that.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
basically,
Another
that's
thing
happening
is
right now.
to compare the stories. This is basically what everyone's doing now. Is comparing the stories between what Brandon posted and then what Wubcake posted.
Yeah.
Now, I will say that Wubcake was a bit more detailed and all over the place, and it didn't look professional in a sense. Like it was weird to me how he missed one screen cap to build, or not build. That's not entirely the correct thing, but to complete the whole outline of the accusation against Wubcake, and that's really fascinating to me. Because if you're gonna tell the whole story of like, yo, this person is a piece of shit, here's why, you wouldn't leave out uh every single important detail that you can get. Like
Right.
that's just uh a thing that you don't do. You don't leave out. You have to make sure every rock is unturned. And, look all
And
through
there's no
the
loose
nooks.
ends because
Mm-hmm.
like also too, I can also seen this happen a long time ago when all this other drama besides Cupcake, people can fabricate things and they can lie about it because they can.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
and I know this very well because I was manipulated multiple times to believe something, but I have grown from that and basically found out that people you have to listen to multiple sides and you can't just have one person for everything.
Yeah.
Right. And what I find interesting was a lot of people were taking what Brandon said at face value, and just like until try to wait until Wubcake posted the doc that she did, and then kind of like compare and contrast the evidence presented before the masses. Again, it at the end of the day, it's still a he said she said. Legally speaking, there's not a whole lot. The
But there's
public
one
court of opinion.
but there's
Hmm?
one thing though, the ex-girlfriend has her side too. That I actually have screenshots and she's been posting everything on Twitter. Um
Hmm.
I did want to bring her in here today, but to have her side of the story brought out on I texted her through Twitter and stuff, but I told her it's completely up to her. But
And that's going to be important just to make sure cross-examining all important facts and getting someone left.
oh, it's based. His phone likes to do that shit to him.
Okay, fair enough.
No worries.
So again, you have to really look at what's currently being posted in terms of in terms of Wubcake's character is being called into question. You kind of have to examine every bit of evidence and not take everything at face value, because then if we took everything at face value, then yeah, Wubcake is sus as shit. So,
You with a grain of salt.
mm-hmm.
That's what people usually say, like, take your things with a grain of salt. But with
Mm-hmm.
my experience with her, I would say she is a horrible person. With my sole experience with her, because she caused me to go into I I want to say it, but I don't know how YouTube was like it. But
No,
she put me
trust me.
she put me through suicide relapse because I went through, but I didn't go through it thanks to Based, who is now my boyfriend. He and I were in the same server of hers before she banned both of us the same night. Yep. And yeah, it was almost. I still have 9 years of success without suicide.
Hey, that's what's up. Um, man,
I did
It
it.
just goes it goes deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. It just gets bigger.
Yep. And not to mention,
Ugh.
actions can have dire, very dire consequences. No matter at
mm-hmm.
stake, you should think before you act and think before you speak. Because those things can help you along the freaking way.
Sure.
Like, thinking before acting on certain things would help you, like, do things better in life instead of
Door.
just, like, doing things randomly and just be all over the fucking place. Like my
Yeah.
mental state right now, but my mental state has been doing that for over a year now because what Wubcake did. But now I'm getting the mental help I need. I went to my therapist Tuesday, so now I'm going back to that as next week. As
As planned.
as planned. As of next week on 12:30 p.m. on Tuesday, I'll be going to my therapist.
Good. So, what else of Ed events besides the screenshots that we can talk upon? Besides the, just like perspective wise and seeing what we can like from my perspective, I was not really attached to a bunch of those people that were, involved. But the only case that I've ever not looked into, but just from a lot of the stuff that she kind of did, it seems very, to me at least, she was able to communicate with me when we were on trial play. But there was a few times where she kind of, I wasn't acting up. I was just being nice. I know there's always a boundary where you have to be somewhat a bit of hard love and all this stuff, but don't be a total douchebag, basically.
Yeah.
Because from my understanding, the server that was there, allegedly the entire server was a complete anarchy besides a couple of rules. And the entire thing is you can say what you want, but from my understanding, what she said, they can, if I had any kind of recording of it, which I only have one or two because this is before I turned 19 at that time, before I completely separated myself from that part of me that told me I needed to get away from these people because they were stressing the crap out of me. Because, like you said, the experience of Wubcake, she is tiring as anything. And it, like you said, mentality, and it can drive you. And like I can also see too, she also did a manipulative tactic of gaslighting and emotional abuse, basically.
That's what she did, and not to mention, she did that to me while I was streaming one time in one of the HarmonyCon server as well. I was
Yeah,
streaming one time.
yes.
Yeah, I have a video proof evidence on my YouTube channel of that. I have it on my YouTube channel. If anyone wants to go look at it, they can. It'll
And
in
yeah.
40 minutes and 32 no 30 40 minutes and 30 seconds you will hear her pop in and say hello.
Yeah, fair warning, it will scare the living shit out of you.
Yeah, she did scare the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. It did scare the shit out of me.
No, I'm warning everybody when they have their headphones in, because that'll scare the living fuck out of you.
Oh, shut
Yeah.
it, because it was my headphones. I didn't.
Well, and also you screamed in the headset too, so that's why I was like, fucking warning.
Yeah.
I laughed in the headset?
You screamed in the headset.
Screamed? What do you mean screamed?
Yeah, when she said hello.
I said, ah! Okay, oh my god. That's all I said.
Yeah, it was loud enough though.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck! Warning, eardrums.
And
So
kid you
headphones.
not, kid you not, that I can also forgot to mention, she is those type of people that scream and like scream like that. And I've witnessed that. It hurts everyone's ears, but sometimes you got to get used to it.
No, I was giving everybody a warning at least.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
all
like,
headphone users, please be careful. My voice can be loud and proud.
oh, iOS users. But back to the topic
But yeah,
of this.
what she did,
Yeah,
she lowered my guard and then voluntarily did it for herself. She voluntarily invited me to her new Fairly Odd Parent server, apparently.
question mark. That you know what's crazy about that, right? You know that Claudia Brony person and a few other people.
Uh-huh.
I remember specifically. Not, I didn't hear Wubcake saying that in Start Play server about it, but one particular incident from FNGR No for Good Reason, yeah, Anthony O'Gara, the yada yada, and I do remember this very, very vividly of her mentioning that in that
The odd server.
drama video. It was allegedly, from my understanding, from a bunch of stuff that was shown, and I would take it as it is. It was kind of questionable because I didn't know what kind of stuff they were going for because Fairy Odd Parents do have a lot of children in it, so I did not know what that kind of intentions were. So I never asked her about any of that kind of stuff. Neither should, like you said, involuntarily be invited. I always get kind of iffy about that. If I was given a random link about that and asked about it, I'd be asking, what is this server for?
Yeah, she literally did it herself, invited me to the new server she made. But the thing is, I didn't want to be part of that server, but she did it out of the kindness of her heart. I'm like, well, okay, I guess. Bloop. But Based here thought it was a trick, and he knew it, and he was right at the very end.
It was just like one huge gimmick of trying to manipulate you, basically.
Yeah, and little did I know, like, with my impulses, I really wanted to apologize to her. I never got that chance because her little friend Oradon, whatever the fuck his name is, fuck him. He banned me because he was given admin terms right after the server was made.
Yeah, that is true. I was there. I had my mic muted and whatnot because I was only there for Fox, not
To be moral
her.
Mm-hmm.
support, to be moral support and stuff. And then she
Mm-hmm.
texted me saying, "Hey, I hope this Roxas guy is kind enough because he put a clown emoji in the announcement." I'm like, that's not him.
No, and also that was not true. I put a thumbs down emoji for the record. The only time I ever put an emoji was when it was on her YouTube videos, on her Chip Skylark moon video. I put 6 clown emojis and then I typed in clown skit.
Because of what she did to me.
Exactly.
And then for like a month and a half, or probably 5 to 6 months, it would have been Fairly Odd Parents shit, and then it went back to pony stuff after the con. It's like,
That's just really
I
kind of
died.
weird.
What a bummer. Oh well.
Fairly Odd Parents has always this stuff. It's like, are you serious? You're gonna like other fandoms, and then, oh, and get this, I found this out from Jay herself on her tweets. Wub fucking cheated on her with the dude at the con
Wow.
What?
Wow.
by charging him for I'm not gonna say it.
Wait. She charged him?
No, asked him for money for, you get the picture.
Um,
Prostitute herself.
she did. What the fuck?
And she cheated on the girlfriend, and this is what she said. And I quote,
Hey,
and I
shut the
quote,
door.
he makes me feel more loved than you did.
Wow.
No,
That is just
That's 7 layers
stunning.
of fucked.
that is so many layers to unpack. It possibly wouldn't hold on a broomstick. Or better yet, it wouldn't hold on a book stand.
I feel bad for Jay. I really do. That's no wonder why she had broken heart syndrome.
Indeed, it's just like a constant thing, and it's just like, okay, now you're just hitting on someone else you don't even clearly know, and you just told them to sell yourself. Like, well, that's just disgusting.
It is. You don't fucking sell your fucking body just because you feel fucking lonely. Like, the fuck?
That,
For clarification, she asked him, the person that she was going to have intercourse with,
For
money
money.
for sex. Well, asked him for money to have sex with him. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Yep.
incorrect.
So that's not uh, that by law. That's not. Uh, thinking of it as like,
Prostitution, correct?
Prostitute.
yeah. I mean, if you squint enough, it would be considered prostitution. Yes, but it's like because of how that went down, it wouldn't be considered as prostitution. But like anyone who like again, if you squint at it, it'd be like, yeah, that's like uh prostitution essentially. and even like again, because Texas is weird and how it treats its laws, or how it prioritizes its laws, to be more correct. They probably wouldn't have done anything, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I would believe that because, from my understanding, with anything involving harassment, sexual, or anything that is paraphilia, the law treats it's just like a double-edged sword. Like you can get charged with something, but the problem is the lack of evidence or medical records to say so that it happened.
It's not even that. It's more so two consenting adults having a good time, and then and you leave it at that. The issue that you have here, or you could have, is when things go south, and then that's where the law generally gets involved.
Yeah, but exactly, like there is concerns with that as well, like when you have like unprotected sex, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it, and and
It can lead to
We got
yeah,
it.
yeah, no,
All
I get you,
it can lead to that, and
trust me,
I don't I don't picture her being a good mom at all.
having done security work for 10 years and having dealt with a bunch of situations like this, throughout my security history, it's difficult because just to for fun fact, con security, con staff are not police officers. They cannot do anything for you other than to really encourage you to make a police report. If you're not going to make that police report, they really can't do more than just ban the person. Like they're not gonna, they can't really do anything more than that.
damn.
Damn.
And that's just the hard truth of it, because like yes, like once you like investigate and have like all the facts and talk to all the people, and then it's like, okay, victim of assault, whatever, are you going to press charges, which you should, absolutely should, every single fucking time. But like I know people who haven't because of they're scared for one illogical reason or another, and that shit happens all the time,
Right.
and it sucks.
Oh yeah.
Which is why when I was at HarmonyCon this past year, and the whole thing went down with what's his fuck that shall not be named, I wish he could have gone to jail, but he didn't because Texas being Texas. So there's that.
Is it the he who must not be named, the one I'm thinking about?
Yes.
Aggie.
Well, then there you go.
Yep, that happened too. Right after I first heard about it, right after I left HarmonyCon, and I just simply was unaware of this stuff. He performed the day before, and all of a sudden, Glimmy Dreams just shot up a tweet saying this happened the night before while I left, and I just simply like, what the hell did I just witness? Just the moment that I was trying to talk with him the day before, and all of a sudden it went into the shitter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I could do?
I'd be careful. But continue.
Nah, I'm not that evil. Then again, the bitch does need karma.
Hey,
Are you still working for HarmonyCon? If you are, I would advise you to be very careful of how you approach this. Just
Oh
saying.
no, dude, Retro, you know me. Look. Who do I come to whenever I need advice on a convention? You.
Me.
Who do I come to when I need to know information about somebody? Mainly named Cousin It, aka the bitch Amanda Lockman.
Yeah, that was a fun time. It was not a fun
God, do you
time.
realize? Do you still know that bitch is still trying to get something after me?
That's
She could
unfortunate.
try. She could try all she fucking wants. You can't burn my lucky ass. Cause I'm too fucking careful.
I wouldn't say lucky as this person is moronic, but that's neither here nor there.
I'd have to say the two people that hands down win the most moronic person of the year award. I'd have to say Wubcake is number one, followed by Amanda.
Amanda? Who the fuck is her?
What is this?
You
Choice
don't.
Wars?
Oh, you don't want to
I will
know.
personally leave this call if anyone explains who she is.
TLDR, you don't
Just
want to know.
you.
Very.
Hey, I
Well,
got a question.
That's a pile of shit you don't want to step in.
Hey, I got a
agreed.
question.
I
Is
might have an answer.
she,
I'm sorry, you cut out.
is she batshit crazy?
To put it politely, yes.
I misclicked. Okay, now that one was my fault, but
You had
All
one
time.
job.
ironically enough, that is her pony Sona, which is basically a bat. So
I thought it wasn't a bat. I thought it was a fucking unicorn.
no, she's a fucking.
Oh no!
That's what she is. She's
Oh,
a
a
fucking.
quack.
She's a fucking.
Quack.
She's a
But
duck.
when
Oh,
it comes to her trying to land anything, this is constantly trailed behind her.
yep.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
this.
I mean,
Well, I can
Like
also.
I thought I had it bad on trying to pick girls up, but goddamn, when you go as far, like as far as just like constantly playing that one trick pony over and over again, the woe is me bullshit, I stopped feeling bad for her a long ass time ago.
Well,
mm,
but I will say right now because I think that I'm going to exit for tonight until the next time that we have something like this because I need to get going tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for
uh,
tuning in.
You're very welcome, and I really appreciate it getting this far into this conversation, and maybe the next time we'll piece it more and stuff. But bye, and have a nice night.
Wow.
wow.
Sure.
Anywho, I had a
Back,
deviously evil
back,
idea.
back. I said back. Get back. Thank you.
What do you mean
What?
get back? Oh, you're playing a video game. Really? In a podcast? Oh wait, you always do that.
I always do that shit because I can multitask. So here's my question: why the hell? Why what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, why would you do that?
Her being Wubcake?
Uh, like, does she not know she has a brain that she could actually fucking use?
What
Use her
fucking
logic and
brain?
common sense. Like, I think her brain is dead.
Let's just say this, and very few people may get this. And yes, I'm gonna go to hell for what I'm about to say. Even Kurt Cobain's got more brains than her.
Ah!
That's
Oh,
really not a lie.
not.
I'm gonna go to hell for that one, and I will see all y'all there.
My God, no, that. Wait, hold on.
I was not expecting that, to be quite honest.
Hey, I've gotten a lot better with me being a smartass, okay? There are some
Fair.
times that deserve it, sometimes that doesn't deserve it.
Right.
Scratch that. Hillary Clinton's got more brains than her. And that bitch is brain dead.
That ain't no shit.
It's political hour. Nice.
It is.
It's not political hour.
So,
I didn't put it on my schedule. We could add that to the
Lord.
schedule. Oh, jeez. All right.
hey,
So,
hey, Fox. Have you ever watched the movie Planet Terror?
no.
That old,
My God.
that old ass zombie movie that was directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Yes.
You know that scene where they find the girl that had her brain scooped out? That girl's got more brains than she does. When I get alcohol in the system, my case of humanity just goes out the fucking window.
I've noticed.
Yeah. But I love hearing that cackle.
But it was just weird because the funniest thing is like every time that I've ever went into her fucking just to watch her shit just to see what the fuck she's been talking about and shit. It's always funny. Like she was fine, just like I don't know, for like good 2-3 minutes, and then that's when she just fucking has that kill switch and just snaps. Has anybody else ever fucking noticed that, or is it just me?
I've
That-
seen it. I've seen it actually when babe, you remember when Cal playfully called her a bitch in the server? Playfully?
Yeah,
I
I remember
just
that.
Just playfully says, call him like this. It's like, seriously? And she stops the whole conversation and just flips out. And then it's like, really? And like, the girlfriend, well, Jay was like at the time very protective, and I'm like, she didn't mean it towards you fully. She was just doing it playfully.
I just thought of an evil, devious bastard of an idea.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know
Oh,
what
shit.
to do. Oh, jeez. What are you gonna do? Just get.
Say, I don't know how to word this. I just want to cause the bitch to burn from the inside out. So,
Oh.
technically speaking, I'm still in Wooten's server. So, theoretically speaking, I can talk with Wooten on my own time and get his feedback. Without him, yes, I know, Retro, you're going to say something about this. But
Go on.
I just unbeknownstly record the entire conversation.
You did?
And I would have to stop you because hey, laws exist, by the way.
True, that's the only thing that's stopping it.
So there's one party consent states, and there's two party consent states.
I consented to recordings. It's fine. I always have
But
blood to do that.
I do plan on lulling him into saying this is a podcast in regards to the Wubcake incident. So that way I have my own little bit of media and he gets his side of the story. I should just shut up because none of this is making sense.
No, so hey, being your mentor, I get what you're trying to do, but like my guy, you have to confront the law with that, and like the law
Okay, I get it, Retro. See, this guy here has kept my ass in line straight for 7 years.
And that's good. And I need a mentor. Thank you very fucking much. Thanks.
Retro, do you feel like carrying this one under your wing as well along as me?
Sure. What more harm can I do to tell people that current horse conventions are a bunch of fucking morons who don't know how to actually
I just
manage their
find it
fucking
funny
shit.
as fuck that you're planning on going to HarmonyCon of all conventions. We all know HarmonyCon is a shit show, but at least it ain't as bad as Pony Expo. God damn.
Oh
No,
god.
scratch that. Scratch that. Babs God. Oh
Well, yeah,
damn.
the first year
That's
con for 10 years running. It's so sad.
what
Can
about
I tell them? Can I tell them something about what happened at BabsCon last year?
I mean, I wasn't there, but go ahead.
Somebody fucked up and forgot to give the artists credit where credit is due. So an entire
Yeah.
segment of a book of the fucking handbook they gave out had nothing. So many freaking community guests and artists had fucking left.
I gotta ask, are we still being recorded? Just for
I am live streaming this onto YouTube, so yes, we are still.
Okay.
Oh, piss.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I can say the things that I can say.
Yeah, those are
Um,
allowed because we're 18 plus. So
Well, yeah,
No,
we're
fair enough.
all 18 here.
So, no, that's not what I was checking. But any hoozle, not the
yeah.
point. I mean, BabsCon being a first year con for like 10 years running is really sad. Now, I've had heard rumblings from people that I still have connections to saying that it's going to be better. I'm like, okay, you can lie to yourself, but I wish you all the best of luck.
It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline.
Uh-huh.
How's that one?
And I know a lot of the people at I do have a lot of love and respect for some people at HarmonyCon because fun fact, most of the, at least like when I was still working there, most of the staff from various departments were former BronyCon staff for the most part.
Like, I remember the first year I went to HarmonyCon, and I saw this tall, handsome-looking fella. I'm like, I know that handsome SOB. And I tap him on the shoulder, and guess who? It's this guy.
If you're implying that I'm handsome, you would be lying.
Oh, shush. I'm not handsome.
Okay.
But still, regardless, Retro has been nothing but a mentor to me. Where the fuck is my whiskey?
Maybe
know.
help me not do some stupid shit on the internet.
Well, I mean, I only had one drink, so...
What sucks is that HarmonyCon's becoming Discount TrackCon, which sucks. But anyways. And now I'll leave it to y'all's imagination if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
If those that don't know, they don't know, but it's a select few that know. When the fuck did I get 3 2-liters?
When the fuck did I get 3 2-liters of all Madison's peach? What the fuck?
Yeah, there's my Paul Masson. When the fuck did I cook macaroni?
How much have you had to drink tonight?
That's what I'm
I've been drinking for about 3 hours.
Wow, you're
that makes sense.
balls.
Well, I mean, I drank some homemade hooch that a friend of mine made, and
that's why you invited me, because you need someone who's sober to keep you on the straight and narrow. I appreciate it.
And plus, you know a few things about this shit. I'm just along for the fucking ride, honestly.
I mean, I talk to people, and I might know things.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, you're the only one here can sit there and keep my ass straight. Because I know for a fact you know where I'm at. You know my real name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
And if you get out of line, he'll just throw a brick at you.
Exactly! In this
I'm
case,
not
it
gonna
would
do
be...
that.
In this case, it'll be the fucking Rock from Pinkie Pie's party.
The Rock. Oh, wait, what about the radishes?
I don't know.
Do you want the bean radish to throw at you, or the brick, or the rocks?
I
No,
just,
that's
I
just
don't know.
that just sounds weird. Whether would you prefer being thrown rocks at you, or the radishes, or onions? I just have a picture
Yeah.
in my head.
Gotta say though, uh, like
Like,
if I go
like,
ahead.
I would just imagine like processing all the fucking shit that Wubcake has done,
Hmm.
prostituting yourself and cheating all at the same time. That's just fucking mind blowing. And it's a low blow to your girlfriend that you're still dating at the time.
Like, bro, she's not even, like, seriously.
She
She doesn't even look that good.
she
Hey man, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So like teach their own, I suppose.
Just to give you an idea, I mean,
I
uh,
actually have a screen.
I'm actually going to puke from what I'm about to say. Ooh.
And then don't say it.
No, I gotta get it out.
Because you
I,
know that's gonna fucking taste bad. Beer coming back up, bro. Just saying.
I'd rather, I'd rather, and this is gonna make retro puke. I know, well, not physically, but in the
Jesus
mind.
Christ. Don't make anybody sick.
I
Damn. Fuck.
I'd rather smash Amanda than this bitch.
I would have to really consider your mental state in order for you
This
to
is actually
say.
Cupcake with cum on her face. That's why I think she is a cum guzzling slut.
Who the hell is this?
That's Wubcake!
Homie, that's Wubcake. That's what she
Oh,
looks like.
Jesus Christ! Oh,
She's cum.
why does she look like that? Oh,
Cause she, my hubby, my baby, put
please delete it. Please delete it.
She's got cum on her face.
I swear to God, if you do not delete it, I will show the croc butthole launching video I have.
Croc?
I I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. And this is
Eh.
by the way. This is
And
Photoshop.
considering that you're drunk, you're probably gonna do just about anything.
Ah.
So.
But I just find it funny that my baby sent me this after.
It just fucking looks like she had a really bad time shaving.
She did! There's actually supposed to be lines of cum on her face or ejaculation on her face. That's so cringe. Well, that's a good thing I'm not watching it. Haha. But yeah, bro, I did, I did not know. My boyfriend, what the fuck is she wearing in her? Was that a fucking dog collar? What the fuck, babe?
That's-
What?
Yeah, literally, a
What
trend.
does that say on the S? Does it say sweat?
No.
What does it say on there?
I can't read it because the lights. There's too much reflection on the actual silver.
S-U... Oh, Susie?
No, sex works, so.
But yeah. I thought I was like, this is weird. Why did he send me that? I'm like, did his phone get taken by Wubcake? Hold on. And he's just laughing. He's just put like laughing emoji. I'm like, okay, thank God. I was like in panic mode because I was like, oh shit, did she steal his phone? Uh,
She can't really be trusted at all. She's suspicious as a motherfucker.
exactly.
She's more suspicious than the red crewman.
A
Mm.
red crew member from Among Us.
God damn,
Y'all are so young.
She more suspicious than 7-Eleven tacos.
Right?
If you want to sit there and have a day off, go to a 7-Eleven and eat some fucking tacos, man.
Taco Bell! No, wait.
That shit will make the Hammer of Dawn and the Glassing of Reach look like a joke. If you get the reference, good for you.
Hey! Ow.
Well, don't die. That sounds like a really bad thing to do.
I think I choked at a fucking spider. Yeah, there's spider webs down here. Fuck it. Oh, I don't want to eat a spider. Fuck you.
I don't fart, I just whisper in my pants. Sometimes it's a scream.
We didn't want to know that. But I think the podcast would. Well, actually, I still have one more things about Wubcake. So, what the fuck?
I got plenty.
Anyway, Grizz.
What?
What is your point of view on Wubcake, or as I like to call her, fake cake or bitch cake?
Might as well call that bitch sus cake.
Sus cake.
She's suspicious of the motherfucker. She can't fucking be honest and faithful to obviously anybody. She fucking used people in her fucking thing, and then sits there and goes, "Well, you gotta fucking I only accept people for the fucking brony."
Money.
Like, go fuck yourself, bitch. Like,
Bro, that girl is so damn indecisive on what she likes.
Okay, we
At
got
the point, at this point, she's just like the type that I don't give a fuck who you are. As long as you throw money at me, I'll do anything. Really,
right.
that bitch will do any fucking thing.
she's, you know how many times she's just quit on the fucking job and just do fucking pornography?
Oh, I just thought of something evil.
It's like, what the fuck?
I'd be like, here, bitch, here's $300. Slather this jelly all over you. And in reality, it's green apple jalapeno jelly.
Okay.
That's a bit much.
That's a bit.
Here, wash it off with this. It looks like milk, but in reality, it's water and itching powder mix.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's that.
No. That's so horrible, but it's funny. Anyway, based or baby, what do
Yeah,
you think about Wubcake on your point of view? Or
Oh, well, I got a few more.
for anyone who just stepped in, we are almost done with the podcast. But
Why?
well, we're doing the last one thing, which is the point of views. We're going around. We did yours, we did Jericho's, we're doing Bates,
Okay, but
we're doing mine, and then
I still got some shit to talk about, so why are we ending it?
we're not ending it. We're gonna pause it until we find more evidence or something. I don't know.
In other words,
I
she's
can tell
like,
you what the
we're
fuck she's been
pausing it.
doing. It's not that fucking hard. Everybody's like wanting to defend her. Why?
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, but the bitch did what she did. That's first rule number one. Number two, she sat there and fucking said, and I quote, "I only do certain shit for the bronies." That makes you suspicious as a motherfucker, bitch. And why aren't you keeping up your shit? And why aren't you making a fucking video about it saying I was just kidding or this, or fucking that? Why is she taking down her stuff? I'm sorry, but that makes me suspicious as a motherfucker with that.
All right.
How is it that it's okay for her to sit there and do all this shit, but yet she can't even fucking justify what she did? Nothing.
All right. Um, do you want to make a list of how much shit she has done in the past to me and Base?
I can fucking prove it.
Like,
But here's my question. Why the fuck would you go to a fucking convention when you know you have somebody who's in a fucking relationship with you? Why, first of all, why the fuck would you cheat? We're not going to end this on a fucking... We can pause on certain shit, that's fine. But I'm going to bring up the topics and the point of views that I fucking did my interview.
yeah, go ahead, hon.
Because I've been trying to do that all fucking night and I couldn't even get a word in edgewise.
All right, guys. For everyone here on the podcast and everyone in the audience, let Buck take his moment. I'm gonna mute. Everyone else.
No, you don't have to mute.
No. I want to let you talk. I want to let you vent it out. Let it
Because
all
it's going to
out.
be like a few questions that I'm going to ask everybody.
No, I'm just gonna.
But
I gotta use the restroom anyway.
here's...
So
No, you're good.
yeah. But I'm gonna go mute myself.
But here's my question. Why the fuck would you sit there and say I only accept money from the bronies? Why wouldn't you come out and do this video saying, oh, well, yeah, I need to take some time for myself and get myself checked, you know? Why wasn't this posted? That is what I've been asking.
Like I did.
That's the first thing I've asked in the interview that I did. He goes, I don't know. I said, well, that's the thing I've asked. Why is it so hard for her to sit there and go, I fucked up somewhere. Maybe I should stop for a while and maybe think, I don't know, maybe fucking do this, fucking do that, fucking change my life a little bit. But no, she did not. You want to know why? Because she did the stupid shit that she did. How's that fair? Seriously, how the fuck is that fair? For her to go get fucking cheated on for no fucking reason. Number two, how the fuck is that fair to sit there and say the stupidest shit ever and not even fucking defend yourself about it? Where the fuck is she? Yeah, oh fucking K. That's not suspicious as a motherfucker right there. Okay. I'm going by my apartment.
What?
What?
You saw a fucking light in the sky and then it just disappeared. No thanks. I'm good. Anyways. But no, she literally snapped on the 12-year-old. Didn't deserve it. He asked the question about something, and she takes it to a whole nother fucking level. Then she gets pissy about the fact that everybody's calling her out and shit, but she goes and fucking deletes everything. I'm sorry. She is suspicious as a motherfucker. And for those that are hanging out with her, I'm sorry, but you need to watch how you guys hang out with her. Just saying, she's suspicious as a motherfucker. There's no way. Why would you run if you got nothing to hide? Correct? Correct?
Yeah.
Like, does anybody else agree with me on that?
You know,
yes.
Like, if you got nothing to hide, why are you deleting your shit and why are you running? You just look suspicious as a motherfucker. And don't tell me you don't, because you do. Why'd you delete your shit? Why'd you get rid of it? Why the fuck did you... That's what I've asked. Why is it so hard? You know? And I asked him, I said, what the fuck's the deal? Why is she doing the stupid shit that she does? Well, she's been hurt and all this and that. She hurt North and all this, and she goes from straight to lesbian, from lesbian back to straight. I don't fucking know, nor do I care. I don't judge, nor do I give a fuck what you do with your life. As long as you're happy, I don't care. Anyways. But here's my question. Why the fuck would you cheat, even though you supposedly love this girl you were with? See what I'm saying?
People have their own reasons, I suppose. It's not.
But at
Cheating
least you agree with the conversation.
Very illogical.
Right, but at least you agree with me on it. Like, what the fuck? You know?
I mean, I'm not a relationship guru at all.
But you know what I'm saying, though? Like, what
Yeah,
the
no,
fuck?
I hear you.
Like, I'm sorry, but you don't wish that on your fucking worst enemy. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't wish that on anybody. That's, well, and to be quite honest, she doesn't really care about anybody else but herself, and I've noticed she's more of this, oh, I want everything done by me, or, you know, whatever. And it's like, we all should not have to sit there and kiss your ass in order for you to fucking do something with some people, you know? I'm sorry, but what is she hiding? She's got to be hiding something if she was deleting shit and ran. She's got to be hiding something.
The only thing I would say is that probably out of, again, the only thing I could think of would be out of frustration. Social media is bullshit, which I mean, hey, like,
Oh, yeah. But I mean,
sure.
that's one thing, but I mean, just to delete all your shit and run instead of just taking a fucking break like normal people do. That's what's suspicious, I mean.
Not a lot of normal people take breaks from social media.
That's what I'm saying. They keep their accounts and shit, and they're going to redo them, but they just need a vacation for themselves.
Sure.
She did not. She just deleted the shit and ran. That is what I'm saying. That is what is suspicious as fuck. She did not take a break. Well, if she is, then why didn't she keep her shit and just make a video saying, hey, I'm not going to post anything for a while. Here's why. I need some space for myself so I can come up with more content for you guys, and I need to get some time away from the camera for a little bit or something. She did not do any of that. All these YouTubers that I've watched always told you, yes, I needed a break. No, I couldn't say something. I'm sorry I couldn't say something until after I got back. This is why I'm making the apology video now. She did not do any of that. That is what I'm getting at. That's why she looks suspicious as fuck.
Yeah, again,
unless she has something to hide. But I'm sorry, but she has something to hide. You do not just quit all the fucking shit just because of some bullshit. You get over it. If you're going to sit here and become a content creator, you're going to have to deal with that shit. I understand that, yeah, the shit's fake as fuck, but it's like, come on. You know they're talking shit. You're happy with your life. Move on. But just to quit everything without a video saying why or anything, or not even going to be posting a video, that's what's suspicious as hell, and that is why I'm calling her out on this. And I don't care, whoever comes after me for it. Because it's suspicious as hell. She did not say anything. She just gave up and deleted everything. And when I say everything, everything. Yeah, she's got a YouTube channel and shit. But here's my question: is she gonna upload any more? Is she gonna upload anything?
I highly doubt it.
I doubt it. And I hate to say that's the truth, but what else can we do? We call her out on the bullshit, and look, she deletes Discord, deletes everything else. Like, what do you got to hide that is so that important? That is what I'm getting at. And it makes no damn sense. She doesn't sit there and say, oh, I'm quoting this for a reason. Oh, I'm quoting that for a reason. No. You don't just quit and give up your shit. Plain and fucking simple.
So, to have you clarify on that statement, you're saying that, like, having them say anything about the current situation be damned, and be like, look, shit's happened, I fucked up, something's going on, let me take a break, or whatever the case may be,
Could have
and
said
then
that.
come back. But no, like, I'm trying to get you on that, like, anyone can say, oh yeah, things going on, either I fucked up or a situation that's personal to me and I need to take care of it, and then talk about it when it's deemed necessary, whenever necessary is.
And I can get the chance to. Right. She is not, and that's what I was getting at the entire time. She didn't post anything. She didn't post on Twitter. She didn't post on Discord. None of that. She didn't even post on her fucking 2 accounts. She does a podcast, plus she does this voice acting. She could have said, hey, I'm taking a personal break because some shit's going on or something. She didn't bother saying any of that. She just deletes the shit.
Huh.
I'm sorry, but that's looking suspicious as hell.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, it's still a he said, she said, which
Oh,
again,
I know.
which again sucks because we will probably never know the truth at the end of the
To be
day.
quite honest, you couldn't even fucking pay her to tell you the truth. She wouldn't do it if you paid her. Then that's sad, but it's the truth.
Well, paying someone for the truth is it's not going to get into the legality of that.
No, but I'm just saying. You couldn't pay her enough money to tell you the truth. She'd still lie to you through her teeth, is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Because can't be trusted. She can't. Everybody's tired of her shit. Everybody is. Even a few of her mods are tired of her shit.
Her mods?
Some of them are.
Okay, some of the mods.
Yeah, like some of the mods that she had help doing or some bullshit. I don't know. According to what I heard in the video, some of the mods were also tired of her shit, but were afraid to say anything. Some people are a lot afraid to say anything because they know they're going to be attacked by the whole fucking group of Wubcake and them.
Mm-hmm. I'm back.
But it's funny how
Welcome back.
I could sit here and talk a lot of shit, but nobody comes after me about it. And I was speaking nothing but the fucking truth about her. Can't be trusted and everything else. But she can go after 2 of my friends, but she can't come after me. That's fucking sad.
That's just cowardly.
Yeah.
No,
Why?
that's just fucking sad.
Why
It
would
ain't
she need to go
Carol,
after
it's
you?
just fucking sad. Because I want her to. I want her to come after me. because she needs to realize that the shit that she's doing is not fucking working out for her. She needs to have a fucking reality check. And it's not going to be done by me, but she needs to have it done by somebody, like a family member or somebody. Somebody that she's going to listen to. You know what I'm saying?
She never listened to her grandma. That's why she got fucking kicked out.
But you know what I'm saying, though? She needs a reality check. And be like, you know, I kind of fucked up here. I need to maybe, I don't know, fix this so I can fix everything and apologize to the people that I've hurt. That's where I'm going with this. You're thinking of me like I'm a suspect, ain't you?
No.
Okay. Just felt like it for a second. I was like, oh, fuck.
Trust me, you would know.
Yeah, Retro is one of those types that he don't fuck around. He don't sugarcoat it. He'll tell you straight up.
But no, to be quite honest, that's somebody needs to get her a reality check or set her down or get her some fucking mental help and be like, hey, you fucked up. You need to get your shit together or we're done.
They don't even give her a second chance. They don't give her chance after chance.
I'm talking about family-wise. I'm not talking about like a friend. No, I'm talking family-wise, but everybody's just tired of her shit. I feel bad that she's got this mental health issue, but I mean, that's no excuse for what the fuck he did. None.
Yeah, I think I can agree to that. Like, despite disability of any kind, that your actions are not, excusable from being a shitty person. I think anyone can logically think that and be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's what I mean by she needs to get a reality check. I mean, to be quite honest, and it's all the fact that, yeah, you can tell she's got a fucking on-off switch. It just depends on what the fuck you say just to piss her off anymore. And that's what I've noticed. And I'm like, that's why I'm glad I didn't say anything when I wanted to. Because I wanted to go off on her, but I'm like, I better not, because I'll probably get in trouble for verbally threatening people. Don't know how my state works. Don't care.
I mean, it works.
I'm in Illinois, dude, so I don't know what the fuck I am.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
My laws are so wonderful and confusing.
Same with mine.
But no, to be quite honest, hello, Mr. Bat. I heard you.
Mr. Bat? There's a bat in your neighborhood?
Yeah, I heard him squeak. Anyways.
Batman.
Yeah. Batman. Anyways. But no, like, after she snapped and everything, it's like I watched some of her videos. Because I was doing some research on her and everything. And I'm like, I wonder if she does this in any of her videos. There was one blooper that she did when she was doing that voice acting thing. And literally, somebody fucked up a line and was joking about it and said, I'm sorry I messed up the line. She just snapped. I was like, Jesus Christ, thank God this is a fucking blooper.
Perfectionism.
Like some of the shit, if you mess up on a line, I understand. Yeah, they're gonna get pissy a little bit, but it's like they just started learning their lines and shit. So cut them some slack, but she do not. No.
I actually seen her blooper before, so she can't snap at people like that.
Like, I'm sorry, but she's
Get that bitch a Snickers.
like for real.
She
Like,
needs to go try out that new drug that's on the market that's called Chill the Fuck Out, you uptight cunt.
I'm already on it. It is the best thing on earth. And plus, I'm eating a cheeseburger. It's my happy place.
I mean, it ain't the fact that. Well, let me rephrase that.
fucking bitch, where's mine?
Yeah! Fuck is mine!
What,
The fuck?
want me to start with the class?
Sitting here fucking eating a cheeseburger and then
Yeah,
offer
dude.
any one of us a
I didn't
cheeseburger. What the fuck is that? You're fired. You had one job, sis. Fuck. But dude, like for real, why the fuck would you get pissy about somebody trying to learn their lines and shit and then get pissy when they accidentally mess up one time?
I bet so cool.
That makes sense to me as Wubcake, from how I've known them in terms of their career, tends to be very picky on talent and like in terms of like what is considered good, quotation marks. So that doesn't seem far stretch of it seems believable that she would do that.
Like it's just messed up. Like she sat there and snapped for no reason. Then you got to sit there and deal with that bullshit of a process that you got to go through with her. You know?
Like,
Like for
here's.
$100 and like through $500 for commissions. Like for real?
Like, alright, so let's take a little step back here. Alright? There's another distinguished voice actress out there in the field. And she's more compelling than the Lady Bitch Cake here. The individual that I'm talking about, yes, she does do porn, but she's one of the very few types that separates her NSFW from her SFW. She literally has 2 dedicated servers, 2 dedicated Twitters. Magical Mystic VA. I had a personal interaction with her at HarmonyCon, and she's very nice. She's literally the reincarnation of Fluttershy in real life.
Aw, that does sound like a reincarnation of Fluttershy.
No, like, just to give you an idea, I felt awkward, she felt awkward. I knew what she looked like, she knew what I looked like. And I'm sitting there, I'm texting her on the phone, and I'm like, well, I'm here. She had to come over to me, and we both spoke at the same time, and both apologized, thinking we interrupted both of each other.
Aw.
But she is like this is the positive. This here is a positive view of a voice actress for the MLP community.
Yep.
Like, she's one of the few positive. Okay, there's a lot of good voice actors out there. Wubcake, in her prime, let me rephrase that. Toilet Cake.
Toilet cake.
Toilet Cake. Yeah, I thought you might like that. Or urinal cake. Urinal cake. That's
No, it's
better.
shit cake. No, it's shit cake.
Anywho, like, during her prime, yes, she was good. She was a shining light to the community. But then one thing got to her.
Fame.
The fame.
Bad.
Magical Mystic here, she is a uproaring, like, firecracker of a voice actress.
Her commission
And
is probably much cheaper than Wubcake's probably is. Or
it is. So allow me to elaborate here. I'm going to show the class something here. See, I've had my own personal experiences. What's wrong, Retro?
Oh, nothing. Continue. No, continue. Show what you're going to show to the class here.
As soon as I can find her.
Magical mystical, not mystica.
Magical Mystic VA.
Mystic V.
Oh, that is not the one I was wanting to look. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's better.
Not SFW, just the.
I accidentally clicked the wrong one. Get off my ass.
We had one job, Bobby.
Oh, sod off. Okay, she does post stuff like NSFW stuff on her main accounts and stuff like that. Wait, no fucking wonder that sounded familiar.
You just now realized that?
No. Her other alias is Dark Knight Princess.
Again, I reiterate, you just realized that?
Notice this?
I did not know.
I don't even know who he's talking about, but I know he's talking about the name.
That's the VA. That's the VA for she's dark. There's a dark cosplay VA.
I feel
Who?
like a fucking idiot.
For magical mystica.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Magical mystic VA.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Jack.
So, anywho, I'm currently looking at. I want to try to see and look at what her. Yeah, look like. All right, so her lowest commission.
Hey, I have a question. How come you're not sharing with the class?
All right, hang on.
I thought I taught you better. I'm joking, of course.
All right. So, this is the Google document. Oh, ignore what you may have saw at the top. That was my email. I'm trying to keep that out of this.
All right.
Good, don't dox yourself.
So how much does Bitch Cake charge for a commission?
Like 4, I heard.
Like for 30 minutes, or in this case, the $500 for the commission. You know how much she charges?
How much?
I don't know.
The lowest spectrum, up to 30 seconds or 30 words, is only a mere $5. 20 minutes or 1,000 words is 150, but over 20 minutes is completely negotiable. She is willing to work with them.
Now,
if you want to rush it, that's going to be an extra. Do what?
Now, who is this?
This is Magical Mystic. Well, also Dark Princess. Dark Knight Princess.
Okay.
But she also is known as
Magical
Mystic
VA.
Magical Mystic VA.
Which is the
fan-fucking-tastic person to know. She is amazing. She is talented. She is, in my personal opinion, she's way better looking than Wubcake.
Exactly!
Like, has anybody here seen what she looks like?
No.
Just don't look in the top right corner, whatever you do.
I looked when you said that.
God damn it.
You fucked up, Aaron.
Oh, piss off. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, I see it.
This is her NSFW voice acting. Yes,
Not the
but
most, not the most.
she charges 20 cents per word second of sounds. Like she does either 20 cents per word or 20 cents per sound. And it's 15 cents per word for SFW.
Oh, she's got a Discord server and.
I'm in her Discord server.
God damn it! Send me the goddamn invite.
You name the person, I'm probably in their Discord server.
Well, I mean, I know Bitchcake is probably deleted her fucking server. We all.
I was in Bitch Kate's server. I'm in Drummer Shy's server. I was in Euro's Odyssey's server. It just basically got dead. But then for some fucking reason it started blowing up again. For anyone that is interested, I will be posting it. Where is it?
Oh my god! I think Dark Knight Princess cosplays. Is her?
Wait a minute. Where the hell is it?
Dumbass.
Oh, there it is. One for you, and we're chronic. I mean, based.
Oh,
Based. I meant based. There.
I'm in there.
Rose.
Like she has done a lot of different things. I'm even thinking about, because I talk with Magic. I talk with Magical every once in a while. And I'm thinking we get her on board with this and let her voice her opinion, of course, with consent. Voice her opinion on the events that has taken hold over the past 2 weeks.
Don't think she's gonna really provide much, but
But see, the thing is, I like to provide. We like to sit there and try to shine new light on this.
Let us shine some light on the new subject. Oh, here's my thing, right?
Okay, why the hell did you
But
just make
why-
a reference to that guy from the damn Meet the Robinsons movie? Yes, I got that reference.
Yay. But here's my question, like, aren't you supposed to, if you have, like, that mental problem, aren't you supposed to be, like, on medication for it? Like, aren't...
yes.
This is Wubcake we're talking. Okay, I doubt she would even take that medication.
Okay, at least I knew she was on medication when I said she needs to start taking her medication.
Oh my god.
I knew I called that one.
Damn, bro. Damn.
I hope I'm not still screen sharing, because this is some very interesting stuff.
No.
You're not.
You closed it.
I
You're not. You're not. We made sure that. Thank you. Thank you.
I just love how she's like got it separated into boring SFW stuff and then horny jail.
I like that. I really do. Because Wubcakes was just all over the fucking place. It's like, did you notice that?
Like not Wubcake. Fuck. That bitch is getting in my head.
Well, no shit. She's been getting in my head. She can't get fucking out. I want her out. Get the fuck out.
If you look at the general chat tab in her server, she's got one that's called the boring SFW general, and then the 18 plus general.
Wait, there's 3 different. What the fuck? What the hell? The boring is the boring. Boring.
SFW.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
But she does have good taste in hentai. I give her that.
That is right.
That sure is a statement.
Anyways,
W channel. That's funny.
Oh, god damn.
Come to me. Oh my. No.
Yes, they even have a cum counter.
What?
anyways.
Oh, what the fuck?
Fuck's sake.
Senny?
Oh shit! I just realized we're still live on fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, you fuckhead.
people.
John.
8 people are watching us right now, guys. We gotta act professional. God damn. We are not
Yeah. Oh my god! I feel like a fucking idiot.
Oh, you drunk as balls right
Anyways.
now. What the fuck?
But has anybody else noticed the fact that every time somebody's asked her something, it'd take them like 3 or 4 times before she finally answered somebody?
I seen it, and
Like, wait. But did anybody else see it?
babe, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Like, literally. They literally asked the same fucking question 3 to 4 times before she finally answered.
Oh. It makes no
Really?
sense.
Probably,
It makes no sense though. Like, why would you wait to answer the question?
4 times before you get a yes or you get a no.
Like, she even counteracts it. It's like, do you want me to be nice to you? I'm like, I would say yes. I would be nice to this person because he asked you nicely. Hello? Like, that's common sense.
No shit.
I gotta go to bed, you guys. You guys can go ahead and talk this out.
Alright, bro.
You got work in the morning, all right?
Why do I?
Yeah.
Why do I have a feeling that the chat is currently blowing up right now?
You mean chat?
What?
Yeah, we got 6 viewers in here, babe. 6 viewers.
But anyways,
6 lovely human beings that want us to talk about what's been going on about the situation.
oh, we'll gladly tell you.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't like that.
You gotta get off, bro. We understand. Have a good night, bro.
Oh, good night.
Baby.
Love you, Fox.
Love you too, baby.
Alright. Good night, and good night, everyone in Retro. It was nice meeting you. Good night, man.
Likewise.
Later, bro. Oh well, fuck.
Oh, fuck. Well, now we just went down to 3 again. What the hell is going on, man?
Oh, well. Anyways. So, what the fuck? Like, she really needs to get this fucking mood of hers under control. Or a simple fact of, like, literally opening up and realizing that fact that she actually hurt some people and needs to be like, oh, I'm sorry for doing this. And but here's my question: is she going to? No.
I have a sneaky suspicion she does not like the people that have disabilities. And not to mention, there was a tweet not too long ago that she was really demeaning and hurting, like, really condescending way, or talking really about a girl that had cancer, who was a cancer patient that was asking for donations, and the Peter knew. The real actor, voice actor for the My Little Ponies show, Peter knew. Hold on.
Well,
Time out.
let me guess. Wubcake?
No, Peter knew. Called her out, and it was Wubcake that said shit to this cancer patient.
So, this person called Wubcake out.
Yes, and it was a voice actor from the actual show.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
That is a bitch. Not to mention, she got called out by a whole bunch of people. Not to mention, when there was the transgender trend going around. Well, it still is going on today because LGBTQ community is going
Don't
full
care.
force.
I'm being honest. It ain't hurting me. I don't care what you guys do. It ain't hurting me. I don't care.
Well, it's not about you. I'm trying to say things and you're just interrupting, mister.
I know. I'm just saying. It ain't hurting me. I don't care.
And we lost 2 viewers. Thanks a lot, asshole.
I'm
Wait,
being honest.
what?
Oh, everybody gets
So,
hurt if you tell them the truth. That's now a thing nowadays. Everybody gets upset and butthurt when you tell them the truth. Every time I've said something about the truth, it's like, I don't care what you do with your life. As long as you're happy, you're happy. People understand that, and then they just like think it's like some bullshit of a excuse to just sit there and just leave or something. I don't know. It's been fucked up lately because every time I've said that about people, it's like, I don't care what you do with your life.
You do you. It's not
Be
him.
happy. It's not hurting me a fucking bit. The only thing that's hurting me is the heat. Yeah.
Exactly.
Seriously.
The only thing that's hurting me is the fucking heat and the mental illness of everything that's going on right now. Anyway,
But no, it's the fucking truth. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. She thinks that she's fucking better than everybody when she's not. She sit there and fucking.
and not to mention she cheated on her girlfriend and she claimed to be lesbian at the time. Like, when did that happen? Oh, for only a year she claimed to be lesbian.
I have a question.
What?
And I'm not being an ass. It's honestly a legit question.
What?
okay.
How the fuck do you go from straight to gay, from gay to straight back again?
It's not
The
to gay, it's pansexual. She's bisexual.
Honestly, it reminds me of that episode where Peter in Family Guy where Peter loses his memory, and the giant chicken just starts whacking him with different various things.
And he goes, thank God he ran out of objects to hit me with. Okay. Anyways, continue.
I mean, she's
Also,
bi last time I checked.
yeah, and then she went to lesbian, and then she's now pansexual. Like, can you make up your fucking mind of what the hell you are?
That's why I was curious, but okay. But here's my question, right? And I asked this to, like, this kid I interviewed. I said, what the fuck is the deal with her lately? Like, he goes, well, what do you mean? I said, well, it's kind of obvious that she's going downhill. She's losing viewers left and right. And some of the people don't even want to work with her anymore. He goes, yeah, people don't want to work with her because of her attitude and shit and her mental illness. I said, I don't blame them, but why would you want to stick around? I was being honest about it. I said, I understand that's like your friend, but I mean, like, you know she's going to try to do something.
Do something,
you know,
potentially ruin her career forever, which it kind of did.
But
she ruined her.
Here's my question: why would you fucking delete your shit and run? You look like a fucking primary suspect number one.
Well, does that sound like a Peanut reference?
Being honest.
I know you is.
Why the fuck would you delete your shit and run?
Like, why would you do that? And especially when you claim all this shit.
And here's my question. Where the fuck does she get off to get to say all this shit, then let alone get to sit there and go, well, I had every right to go off of this and this, and okay, that's fine. That's what you heard. But here's my question: why'd you delete your shit and run? You got something to hide. Being honest, you got something else to hide. Why would you just delete your shit and run? There's no way in Sam Hell you couldn't have just kept your shit on and been like, I'm just taking a break. People do it. Yeah. It's called a vacation. She's not. She's running. Question is, which way is she running?
I don't know, probably somewhere else where she thinks she'll feel fucking safe.
Oh, and
Realistically speaking, she's not going to run. There's not much in terms of like that question of where is she going to run. And after this whole situation has come out, there's really no realistic area she could go to.
not unless she completely goes off the grid.
Well, that's not what I mean.
No, I know what you mean, though.
Uh, could she come back from this? Yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean,
doubt
if
it.
she could, that'd be good. I think she'd want to restart with her life.
If she
But
back from the dark
here's the
side.
question: will she, though? Like you said, you doubt it. I doubt it too.
I mean, I don't. I said I don't doubt it, but it's a matter of when.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I kind of doubt it, but I don't. You know, that's the one thing she needs to do is kind of have a wake up and be like, oh shit, I see what I did wrong. But here's the question: will she, though? That's the only major question.
Who knows?
That's the thing. It's shit's crazy. Why would you tell somebody that they can do like voice acting or shit like that? Why? Just because you may not like it how it was done. That's one thing. You could have told them I didn't like how it was done. This is how I wanted it to be done. Show them, teach them, and be like, this is how I wanted it done. So that way they know next time if they want it done the same way.
Oh! Oh! Guys!
That's an interesting point.
I found something. So,
Oh,
I found something very interesting. So,
What?
you know, shut up. Yeah, hold on. Do you know when the artist Emily, I told you guys about a little bit ago, her childhood friend, well, ex-friend now? Well, I found out through a tweet that Wubcake never graduated high school. She dropped out and never bothered to get her GED.
Walmart drip!
What the fuck?
what was that?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
What?
Jericho?
What are you watching?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. I believe that when pigs start flying to space.
Just say it's just Pippa things.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking
Alright.
loud.
Why are you watching Peppa Pig?
No, not Pippa Pig. I'm talking about the VTuber Pipkin Pippa.
Oh.
Pippa? Anyway, did you hear me what I said?
No.
Yeah, about her not graduating high school and not getting her GED.
Yeah, before Pig?
No, that's freaking obvious. That's obvious that she didn't do all that.
Was I gonna wonder why she's not, you know.
Was it ever stated why that is?
No, she just dropped out and never bothered getting hers. She dropped out.
Interesting.
This is from Emily, her ex-best friend. She didn't like from childhood
Sorry.
and stuff.
Okay. That is odd that you wouldn't that you would drop out of high school and not
And she
get
knew,
your GED.
and this is another thing, she knew she wasn't allowed to have dogs where her friend lived at the time, and they were almost caught numerous times by the landlord. And she had to lie, saying that it wasn't me or had to do anything with me.
I wasn't allowed to have dogs because the landlord. Do I have that right?
Yeah, landlord almost caught Wubcake's dogs in her ex-friend's house.
Wow.
And Wubcake
That
contributed nothing for food or money-wise to pay for utilities, rent, or food that my mother paid out of her own pocket to feed not only me, but herself. But Wins as well almost got evicted from not being able to pay rent.
Wow.
And this is the girl that was her best friend. And who is 7 months pregnant at the moment with a bunch of cravings.
I see the plane.
At the plant, what? That's like one moment with the minions. What?
But in all reality, this shit's just fucking old. Wubcake needs to get up off her ass and actually come to a reality check and be like, hey, I hurt a lot of people. Maybe I should get some help.
Maybe Fox was right. Maybe I do. Fox and Grizz was right. Maybe I do need help.
Here's the question: is she gonna get it? Doubt it.
I doubt it too, cause I hardly believe in her anymore. Cause what she's done to me is like Fame went to her head and stuck there like glue, corrupting her brain, and it's slowly enveloping her whole entire body. So her human self is no longer there. It's just a shell of a human being, a shell, a husk, a mindless zombie of Fame, which can lead to demise and a really bad dilemma of things due to the corruption of Fame.
Oh shit! Everything just went to her fucking head, and she was
Her ego,
gone.
Fame, her fan base. Excuse me, I had to burp again because the goddamn food was so goddamn good. I'm sorry.
But anyways, it just went to her fucking head, and she was gone.
Yep, gone gone with the wind. Cause bro, that's
Not even like she was gone like the wind. Gone.
she's just no longer there. She's not the human that she once was. Like bro, I can't even begin to comprehend what the fuck made her think and do that before she became famous or before she did shit. Like, it's not right. Like, before I decided to become a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber, I took a long, hard processing of what I need to do. Like, think this for a second. Now, for instance, before I created my YouTube channel, back in 2007 or 2009, I always watched YouTube videos, okay? But then I got this idea in my probably 11, 12-year-old brain, or going to be 13 in October. So, like, why not after I turn 13, how about I just create a new YouTube channel? Or a new Google Mail or something like that, alright? So, after my 13th birthday and all that shit, or 14th birthday or whatever that, in 2010, I did all that shit, and March 18th in 2010, I believe I created my first ever YouTube channel called, oh god, what was it? It was a long time ago since I made that name.
Cheyenne. Let's play.
No, well, it wasn't called that before. It was called The Werewolf Kid. There's a bunch of D's. I was stupid, okay? I was 13. I was a hormonal, imbalanced, stupid, werewolf fantasizing teenager, okay?
So in other words, you were like the incarnation of Nagatoro.
Uh, maybe? I don't know. I just read books from my fucking shit.
Oh, so your Comey can't communicate.
No, I was more like, I did like slideshows before
I'm
that.
so glad. I'm confused.
I did slideshows, and then about a year later I did book readings. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change it up a bit. So I deleted like half of my old videos, which were slideshows of my old Blood Fusion series stuff, and due to copyright, of course, because 2014 decided to have to do copyright shit for music of all things. Apparently, you had to have a license for copyright.
Yeah,
Or just
yes, you do.
music.
Do you really?
Yes, yes, you do.
I didn't know that, honestly.
Because of that stupid bitch law that they did for the 1976 copyright law, which is only for books and TV. It wasn't made for music. YouTube decided to be a stupid piece of garbage and think, oh, let's do copyright law for music instead.
So what
Well,
happens if you don't have a copyright?
So I'm gonna step in here. So it's not in YouTube's defense. It's not entirely their fault. It's mostly how the copyright law works and functions as a thing. Also, musicians want to get paid. That's fair. But like, also people want to listen to bomb-ass music. Also fair. And there's ways to do that, and it's like, and there is, a copyrighted or non-copyrighted free music that anyone can listen to, even though it's probably not as good or not like, it's not as great as some of the, the mainstream shit or whatever the case may be. I mean, it's still functional for, streams and such, so you're not dealing with
These weren't
copyright strikes for
these
YouTube or Twitch
were
or
like
whatever.
intros, like music to like my characters and stuff through my book series as a whole. And they had different music genres like rock, hip hop, and different bands that I used to listen to as a kid. This I made back in 2009 before the copyright business decided to pop up and just
It's not a business, it's a law. And so it's again, I know it was a thing. I mean, it still is a thing, but I know it got changed around like 2010 or something, or like before 2010, somewhere around there.
yeah,
It got changed at one point.
It changed around 2010, and
Yeah,
I was not happy when I found out that half of my videos were like copyright claimed but not strikes.
yeah.
But I deleted those videos just to put a clean slate in my thing, and then just did book readings in about 2014. And then around 2017, I was like, you know what, this is stupid. So I was all over the place with my YouTube channel, not to go lie. And then I decided to do just Pokemon Let's
Really?
Plays. And that's when I changed my name to Shine Let's Plays.
Interesting.
Yep. And now you see me as Foxblood Ops at this moment, but at the time I did Cheyenne Let's Plays, but before it was after like I met my girlfriend at the time, or my ex girlfriend. We're still friends. Um, I became ex Foxblood X, and now I'm just Foxblood Ops TTV. But yeah, but when I was meeting Wubcake at the time, it was ex Foxblood X, because I was with my ex girlfriend at the time.
Hmm.
Yep.
Somebody.
Uh-oh. Buck,
Oh.
what'd you do? He X'd out. I think his phone died or something.
Possible.
Yeah, he didn't put on the charger. Okay. But yeah, this whole situation with Webcake is just utter chaos and turmoil and just complete bullshit, basically. And I just want her to rethink before she acts, think before she speaks, and just use that common sense and sympathy and empathy that the My Little Pony community has shown towards people. They always say friendship is magic, and I mean, friendship is technically a blessing. Because without friends, you'll just be lonely for the rest of your life. You would have no one to hang out with, and yeah, it's not right. Oof.
Horse fandom is an interesting character study, for sure.
Yep. But without further ado, I think we're going to end the podcast on a good note.
He's back.
On a good note.
Oh, weird.
What the fuck happened?
I couldn't hear nobody. I was like, why did not everybody talk all at once?
Aww.
And then I was like, oh my god, nobody's actually talking. I'm like, why am I alone?
Do you
Nobody loves me no more.
You want a virtual hug? Here, I give you a hug. I am hugging you through the computer. Here.
I was alone, man. That was scary shit.
Oh, sorry. But yes, I think we're gonna come it to a close. I gotta get to sleep. I know everyone here is got some work in the morning or something along the lines. And I know some people need sleep because we don't want to be grouchy bears. Grizz.
Yeah, okay.
I love when he's like, oh, okay.
I was like, yeah, okay, whatever.
And we can see someone sleepy. Jericho.
Dada.
It's okay. Baby needs his beauty sleep.
So, at least both my fucking legs work properly. That's meant to be taken as a joke, Retro.
He said, I believe that when pigs fly in space.
Well, I mean, if you've known him as long as I've known him, and he's known me as long as he's Fuck, I can't English.
Yeah, because you're drunk as balls. Manson, whatever the fuck, Paulson Peaches.
No, I drank that Monster Energy that was like the hard version.
Well, that's what you get, dumbass.
It's only 6% alcohol.
And how many did you drink?
4.
More than one.
Why? No wonder why, dummy. Well,
I'm
anyway,
hungry.
without further ado, I am Grizz. I'm Fox, not. I'm not kidding.
And I
I'm
thought
not
that
tired.
Jericho was the drunk one.
I'm not drunk. I'm tired. I am tired. My brain is trying to go to sleep.
You need a system
Uh-huh.
update. That's what you need.
Shut up.
Make me!
Anyway, I am Fox. The one over here is Grizz.
Yeah.
And we got Jericho and Retro.
I'm here.
Can I say a closing joke, please?
Yes, you may.
Knock, knock.
Who dare?
Noble.
Noble who?
Noble, I just knocked.
Okay.
Not the joke I was wanting to say, but the joke I was wanting to say is a little bit of a gray area on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to do that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good night. And this will be saved in the Fox Rich podcast. And also, I will possibly post it in or have it linked in the next episode of one of my videos on my YouTube channel. Bye, guys!